rivalry for the ages. Two teams who've been battling it out for a century now face off in a new challenge.
It started over 100 years ago,
where two communities came head to head.
And for the first time ever, it hits the virtual field.
But it's not just about football.
It's about honor,
service,
sacrifice.
And a new tradition starts today.
Our bond is forged through service,
but our rivalry takes place on the gridiron.
This is the USAA Army-Navy Challenge.
University with a live crowd here for a special edition of EA College Football 26 Army-Navy Game Tournament presented by USAA. It is a pleasure to be in this venue, as it always is, especially when we've got a live crowd here that's turned up to the max. Let's go. Let me hear you guys. Celebrating the Army and Navy, one of the most special times of the year, if not the most special game that the college football slate has to offer. It's a pleasure to be here once again, as always, with my guy Nick, as we get to celebrate 250 years of both the Army and the Navy's existence and a special anniversary with a special tournament.
I mean, it's unbelievable. There are only 2 games per year that get their own weekend. It's National Championship Weekend and it's Army-Navy Game Weekend. That's how you know this is special.
It's a special occasion, special event, and it's pleased to be joined by a Sun Devil alum, my guy, K Mac, here in the building, joining us.
You didn't give me anything. Not a thing. You notice that? He danced him up. He didn't give me a thing. Thanks, I appreciate it.
I got to show K Mac some love. He's here on a special occasion, special event here. And of course, in the style that we have, how cool is it to see this incredible format, 4 players going at it, representing Army and Navy?
Yeah, this is awesome. I grew up in a military family, so I understand the importance of this game. I understand how important it is for our 4 competitors today. I'm excited to watch them compete.
And of course, we're joined by former quarterback Ben Kirk here. My guy, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see these schemes. I want to see what these guys are running, the defenses, because obviously a lot of us need some help on defense in both these games. So I'm excited to see what they bring to the table today.
As a former quarterback, you played at East Carolina, you played for the University of Virginia.
Yes.
Born in Baltimore, which of course is where the game will be played.
I will be there, yes. I can't wait. I'll be there. I'll be at the game, have the rendezvous point. Before that, it's going to be a blast. I actually played against Navy in my last college game and got shellacked. So I think I'm pulling for Army this weekend, unfortunately.
Dang.
You're still not over that.
I'm not over it. It might have been the worst game of my college career.
You might call him a little bit of a petty officer.
Petty officer. I like that.
That was smart. That was smart.
That.
Let's take a look at the bracket here and see what we have in store for you tonight. 2 semifinal matchups. Well, the 1 versus the 4, Slim Ghost and Joe, the 1 and 4 seed. And we've got Divine Dub and Real Tay, 6-1-4 in the 2 and 3 spot. Nick, we've covered a lot of mutts. What can we expect from Cut?
Yeah, we're going to get a Cut tournament today. So it's going to be, if you've watched mutt tournaments, similar in that you're going to see players from the past, players from the present, all on one team, all wearing those Army and Navy uniforms. But this game plays very different, K-Mac. This is not, listen, if you're hoping that it plays identical to mutt, Cut's a little more wide open. And the biggest thing you're going to see, those playbooks are way more diverse.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of different schemes today. A lot of people running RPOs, willing to run the football, which is maybe something you don't see too much in competitive Madden. And people are going to be building their ultimate teams to fit their schemes.
Can't wait for some RPOs, and also can't wait for some Twitch viewership rewards. Yes, you want to stay tuned this entire broadcast because we have so much to give away. If you watch 15 minutes, you'll receive a Twitch pack. It's the same if you watch for 30 and 60 minutes. If you watch for 90 minutes, you will get an 84 overall Navy fullback Alex Texa and Army fullback Jake Radina Cut player pack. 120 minutes and you'll receive another Twitch pack. So scan that QR code, tune in, watch, and earn all night long. Without further ado, let's take a look at one of our semifinal matchups. Real Taste 614 versus Divine Dub.
My real name is Marte Edwards. My gamer tag is the Real Tay 614, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I've been playing football games since last year. I learned how to switch stick and made my game to where it is today.
My name's Zach Woods. My gamer name is Divine Dub, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I qualified by running the table in the PlayStation tournament, and I'm ready to make my mark in college football. This matchup has 100 years of tradition. They got the cadets, the cannons, the jets. Everybody's having a good time and just real smash mouth football.
The Army and Navy game means a lot to me since my dad was in the Navy. He has a lot of Navy stories that he used to tell me, and when I win, I get tickets to the game, and I would love to take my dad to that game.
Let's get this semi-final #1 underway here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. Let's welcome our players to the main stage. Starting off first, he's a man who's no longer down bad. He is Divine Dub. His opponent, representing the Midshipmen from the 614, it's Tay. A battle of Columbus natives in our first semifinal here from the Army-Navy game tournament. Dub and Tay on the main stage. The Army-Navy game presented by USAA puts the U.S. Military Academy at West Point against the U.S. Naval Academy at Annapolis. This year's game will take place on December 13th, 2025 at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. This year marks the rivalry's 126th meeting and 7th time it will be played in Baltimore. USAA will be hosting the first ever Army-Navy game rendezvous point, which will be a free 2-day fan fest in the Inner Harbor and Harbor Place Mall. It will be a must-stop destination for Army and Navy fans and the local community, and will feature Army-Navy game-themed programs, interactive games, musical acts, fireworks, and much more to get the fans and the city of Baltimore excited for the game. Plus, you can meet our very own Kurt Benkert out there, so it's going to be a good time.
Yes,
it's going to be a good time. We can't wait. Nick Mazesco, K-Mac, Kurt Benkert at the desk. Gentlemen, we're going to get a little cut action here, but talk to me a little bit. Kurt, you've played in some big atmospheres, but
yes.
I don't know, this crowd might be rivaling some of those NFL stadiums because they came here with the energy.
They're bumping. I walked through the doors, and it was just loud as anything. So I'm excited to have some live fans here today to watch this madness kick off and see what we have come on through the screen.
K-Mac, you excited to see a little, just a little different gameplay from what we usually see on Mutt? Listen, we love our bunch. We love our trips tight ends, but you're going to see some screens, some RPOs, some of that bubble gum that our man One Great User would be talking trash about.
Absolutely. In this game, too, Dub was telling me right before we started the broadcast, he's got something up his sleeve in terms of an RPO with 4 different hot routes.
That's
so we're gonna see. It might be crazy.
That's my love language. I love hot routes, and I think one thing you got to look at when you're watching this game, these hashes are a lot wider than the NFL, and obviously when you watch Mutt, the schemes are different because of how wide the hashes are. So I'm excited to see how these guys take advantage of the wider field.
Yeah, Josh Heupel's wide veer would not work in the NFL. You're not on those hash marks. By the way, big shout out to everybody watching with us over on Twitch. Let us know. We got some experts out here. Not just some virtual football experts. We got some actual football experts on the desk with Kurt and K-Mac. So pop those in the chat. We'll be popping your comments up all day long. It is 1st and 10. Ooh. And we got a little RPO action. He's lucky that's not picked off and going the other way.
You see him come out of that nickel double mug, you've got to handle that threat first and hope that he drops out of it. So I feel like game plan wise, if you don't show that you can stop the nickel double mug, you're going to see it all game long.
K-Mac, you'll see on this game, again, we're in College Ultimate Team. You're going to see different players out there at quarterback for this Army squad and Divine Dub. We got none other than the Virginia Tech. Sorry, didn't mean to bring up the Hokies, Kurt. None other than Michael Vick out there. Madden 04 legend.
Yes, and Dub told me there's a specific reason why he uses Vic. I think most people in this tournament are going to be using Jaden Daniels, but he told me he likes Vic for his discounted abilities. He's able to put more abilities on the rest of his skill players. And he goes another RPO over the middle right there.
And it's actually broken up. Nice hit over the...
gave him the first?
Just kidding. It's a first down. I guess that ball came out after he landed. They reviewed it.
You know, K-Mac, when you're looking at this, I would imagine oftentimes you're playing against a right-handed quarterback in the games that you play. How different is it when you have a left-handed quarterback? Are certain plays ran to a certain side? Does it change with the running backs offset for quicker zone runs? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
Right. That was always something that I struggled with personally. I think a lot of Madden players and college football players now as well struggled with was getting used to a lefty. Some guys don't mind the difference, though, and obviously Dub doesn't care.
Yeah, totally. I think on defense, if you're used to seeing a right-handed quarterback, you know, the scrambles often happen to the right. The offset on the running back on the run on the zones, we know that if he's on one side versus the other, depending on the stance of the quarterback, it happens a little bit quicker. Those are some things to keep in mind as he's going through this. Quick audible to the opposite side for the RPO.
Flip over left side, Saquon Barkley, the Penn State Nittany Lion on the left, have Michael Vick.
Got the RPO, Davis!
And there comes Davis! Look at him dance his way into the end zone! The dub is on the board!
That was a good play. It's really tough with the quick formation flips because when you set your defense up, you're setting for what you see. It's hard when they flip the formation really quick to get all the right guys in the right spots. It's going to be a chess match the whole game.
And K-Mac, from a game perspective, this is something that's relatively new, being able to hot route inside these RPOs. How much does that change these plays?
Yeah, you know, as a defensive player, I'm not really sure.
Hate it.
I'm a huge
hate it.
Yes, I hate it. I absolutely hate defending against it. It is so challenging. And Tay is running the meta defense. He's running double mug, a lot of man coverage. Dub knows what counters that, RPOs being one of them, and Davis over top for
and it's great recognition by Dub. He's saw the user was on the other linebacker. Once that linebacker thinks it as a quarterback, you gotta love seeing a wide open tight end on a seam.
It is the best feeling because you know it's just a layup. And when you have RPOs, it slows down the rush a little bit because you're making guys guess. They can't just trigger. So yeah, when you see a tight end running down the field wide open, that is just a nice sight.
Now there's a handoff, and I feel like Kurt might. we're on the. There's a lot of young kids out there watching this one, but they might not understand the power that Steve Slayton and Pat White had at West Virginia.
Oh my gosh, those guys were unstoppable. That was also around the time of Tavon Austin, like all of those crazy YouTube highlights. That offense was incredible. And was it Pat White prior to Geno Smith?
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of set West Virginia up for the success that they've been having.
Jaden Daniels back to pass. He's got the Ohio State tight end. Max Clarence, and he's off to the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipmen, and Tay is on the board. Score right now for the kids out there, 6-7.
We might see 100 points.
You're a grown man.
I'm an adult. I'm a 35-year-old adult with a child.
But did you see that smile when he did that? He was so happy to do that.
He was.
I love it.
7-7 our score. No, there's no meme for that one. It just a little tight end corner route. Looked like the safety got pulled in the middle. And again, Kurt, from a quarterback's perspective, when you have a tight end that can stretch the defense, how much easier does that make your life?
Well, you know, primarily when you're seeing a bunch of man-to-man, that's where you get your mismatches. And here they ended up going zone, but man-to-man you get a tight end on a linebacker or a safety, and if you have a really good tight end, that's a tough coverage. That's why tight ends are so valuable in college and in the NFL.
Not only tight ends, but man, you watch what teams are doing with running backs out of the backfield, those angle routes on linebackers. Like, it's not even fair for a linebacker these days.
No, especially with the talent of some of these guys. I mean, look at the nice play. It's funny, you're seeing these guys move the ball in entirely different ways. You've got tight bunch, RPOs with zone mixed in with Dub, and then on the other side, Tay, a lot of bunch, spread it out, rip it down the field. Two completely different play styles here.
Well, I think the thing, too, about players like Dub who run a very off-meta offenses, a lot of RPOs, a lot of runs, they're not typically the best defensive players. So we might see a whole lot of points in this game if Dub is able to score consistently.
Did we just see Dub break out the wishbone?
That was, I think he called halfback lead right there, which is maybe the first time anybody's ever called that play.
Shout out to the wishbone 1940s fans, stand up. Wishbone wing tee, let's go crazy out here. 7-7 our score, 219 and counting. Vic in the pistol.
You see Tay's adjustment. He got out of the nickel double mug. Going to try to make him earn it all the way down the field.
Go over the middle and
that
find
was too
Davis
easy.
Once again.
Yeah, too easy.
I think what I noticed right there is Tay accidentally backed off his defense at the last second, and that's to be expected from a person competing on the stage for the first time. They might have some nerves, especially early on in the game. So we'll see if he settles in.
You know, one thing I'm seeing here on these pass plays, the straight dropbacks, he doesn't have base protection as his auto adjustment. So that might be something that you see later as an adjustment as he gets into this.
Let's
negative plays.
A little Saquon Barkley on the halfback direct. K-Mac, I know you. When college football came back last year, it was such a big lift for the community. And then people had to go play against halfback direct and jet sweeps. And they were like, well, hold on.
Yes, and Dub told me, here's the RPO that he was talking to me about pregame. He also told me about...
Tay said, I don't care how many hot routes you have. That's my ball.
You know, Tay there, we saw what he did the first drive, and when you're playing a non-meta offense, sometimes you have to gather information in the first drive to see how you need to adjust and play these guys. Completely different defense in the second drive, gets the interception, and he's flipping the tide of this game.
Now back to work goes Tay and the Midshipmen offense. Bunch to the left side. Daniels back to pass. One-on-one.
trajectory on that pass. So many times you see inexperienced players loft that, and it's able to get broken up the corner. He put that on a line.
Yeah, he's too close to the end zone to lob that. That was a great dot. And Dub right now is just making it way too easy. In a competition like this, where somebody might be nervous, like Tay, you got to make them actually earn every yard. He's not doing a great job defensively right now.
Take a look at this one more time, Kurt. One-on-one. Not even get pressed. He just beat him right off the line and then put it on a rope. Don't float that thing out there. You're only on the 30-yard line.
Especially when you see the leverage like that. You're looking, there's no safety help. There's nothing that gets your eyes off there. That's the first thing you peek at. If he wins, you take it. If not, you get back to the progression.
Again, guys, out there in the chat, if you're watching on Twitch, got any questions for our experts up there, throw them in the chat. We'll be popping those up all game long. Hip-Hop-Opotamus says, Kurt, what's your favorite cut item?
My favorite cut item? Man,
you can just say Michael Vick.
I was going to say, give me Michael Vick. When I was
K-Mac,
I was 8 years old, Michael Vick was the guy.
I mean, you're not really a lefty quarterback guy.
No, I would be definitely a Jaden Daniels type of guy. You know, even though he did leave ASU for LSU to win the Heisman, I'm a little salty about that as a Sun Devil. Yeah, Jaden Daniels would be my guy. He's got a great release. That's why everybody likes him. He gets the ball out quick against pressure, and that's really important.
Swatted that one, almost picked off. Mine's going to be probably Jeremiah Smith from the Ohio State University.
That's a great option.
If he goes back to that last look, he had the hitch wide open, uncontested. That's the one thing that Tay is leaving open right now is the one-on-one routes. And I think if I'm Dub, that's where I'm going the entire game until he makes me stop it.
I think that's the downside of running an offense centered around RPOs is you're obviously on a very quick timer to get the ball out. Otherwise, you're handing it off, which most oftentimes will be shot in the backfield. So it can be more difficult to make reads.
Yes, exactly.
Big fourth down here. Going to go bunch tight end, bunch to the left side, solo tight end, right side. He's going to get
Wow.
They got the timeout.
Interesting.
Didn't like the look, but I have a feeling the punt unit's not coming out. Hey, Kurt, as a quarterback, when the coach said go on out there on fourth down, that give you a little boost? Feel like coach trusts us?
Especially, I was a gunslinger. I mean, I definitely threw my fair share of turnovers, but I was trying to make plays, and any chance I was on the field to get an opportunity to make a play, I was all for it.
Here we go. 4th and 3, Dub back to pass for the Black Knights.
He's got the corner out wide open.
He's
He goes
in trouble, throws it, and he's on fielding stance. First down, Black Knights.
Man.
He made that read incredibly late, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
That is a fact.
Now back to work. He hurries back to the line. Vick steps up. First time we're going to see him utilize Michael Vick's legs.
Great pocket.
And fans of Madden throughout the years having nightmares of Michael Vick scrambling on them.
You know, you can definitely tell, though, Dub's not in his element right now. He's not running the offense he wants to run. He's behind the chains now. I think his best chance right now is to spread it out, give clear pictures, and take the easy 5 to 6 yard completions on the edges. Because right now, there is a lot of action in the middle of the field in the box.
Yeah, and I think again, talking to Dub pregame, he obviously had a game plan. He knew how he wanted to attack Tay's offense and defense. But especially when you're playing offense, your opponent with their switch stick, the new feature added last year, can be incredibly unpredictable. So you can have a plan, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. You have to adapt, and we're starting to see Dub do that now.
End of one. Here in our first semifinal, it has been action all over the place. 14-7. Tay and the Midshipmen up early, but Dub, the Black Knights on the drive. I got the opportunity last year, went to, it was Navy and Air Force out in Colorado Springs. These military academy games, it's just a different experience, man.
It's different. It is different. When I was a kid, I actually went to the Army-Navy game in Philadelphia, and it was just cold, frigid, people smacking each other, but the crowd was incredible. And seeing the split of where each side sits is just so cool.
Halfback direct. Now, we've seen him 3 times. That's the first time he's gotten positive yards on the halfback direct with Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that's impressive defense right there. Direct snap is one of the most difficult runs to stop in college football, if not the most. So the fact that Tay has defense for it is honestly really impressive.
Shout out to Kerry Q. He's going to the deuce close. Pistol formation. If you're in halfback stretch left side with Saquon, look at the edge contain, though. There's some speed out there from Tay's defense, not letting that stretch run get outside. 3rd and 8.
Now, how do you have to set up your defense to be able to stop the edges, K-Mac?
I'm asking the same question.
Please tell us.
Please tell us, K-Mac.
Honestly, that's a great question. My philosophy for stopping the run, if somebody's really trying to run the football, is I like running match coverage. So typically cover 4 mats. I'll bring the safeties in the box. I feel like that reacts better to the run. Or I'll just get on one of the safeties myself and try to shoot through the gaps.
5-man rush picked up nicely. Looks for Saquon on the wheel route.
That is a gem of a nugget, by the way, because the cover 4 in traditional football is great for stopping the run. The safeties have run gap responsibility. They're coming down, and that's also sometimes how you see deep play action posts over the top, but that is real football that translates to the game.
By the way, the kicking game in college football is not easy. Maybe a slight pull, but it's up and good. The Black Knights put a field goal on the board. Now, Kurt, do you think, as an outside perspective who watches a lot of dialogue on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go.
And I know you're a big Twitter fan.
Big fan.
Is cover 4 maybe the most misunderstood defense out there? Because I see a lot of people be like, it's deep coverage, it's this, it's that. When at the end of the day, it is great against the run, and it's not always necessarily just to defend these deep quarters. It's just how they're set up out there.
Yeah, I think when you look at cover 4, you have to start by peeling back strengths and weaknesses. On cover 4, you have safeties that have run responsibility, so you get the benefit of pre-snap illusion of too high, but those guys are coming down, which makes the outside guys really one-on-ones. You're playing one-on-one off man as a cover 4 quarters corner. So, yeah, there's a lot of out routes that you can hit. If you get a go, oh, here we go. We got
Max Clare.
Can you make a
Max
miss?
Clare, he has a third move. There goes Clare. First down.
I love that.
Why you in my defense?
Let's go.
He's starting to feel himself a little bit here offensively.
Some confidence out there.
Everything is wide open, so I totally understand it.
And back to the quarters cornerbacks, it was my favorite to throw against when I was in college because they act like they have help, but they don't. They have the illusion of help, and if you eat up that cushion, it's a one-on-one go ball with really good leverage. Yeah. So that's really where you can start taking your shots down the field.
All Day Express has Kurt. Who are you rooting for today?
That's a dime. That's a dime.
To the
That was a dime. 2 down the field dimes. He is opening it up.
Yeah, he looks good on offense right now. All the concepts are working. He's not really mixing it up too much either. He's just making the right reads, and sometimes that's all it takes.
That's all that it takes. How about these uniforms, guys? Just the classic,
elite.
The classic
Elite.
uniforms.
They've also put out some of the best specialty uniforms in the last couple of years. They had the Navy had the Jolly Rogers last year that were awesome.
Well, they got the new ones too.
These new ones are
They're teasing them up here on the stage, and they look sweet.
One-on-one, I mean, just if you don't get your hands on them, he's beating it down the field.
Bye-byes! Bye-byes! Come on!
I love it.
You think Tay wants to win this one?
Absolutely. He said he wanted to bring his dad to the game. Dad, former Navy, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
Love seeing this. Let's see how he's going to react on defense. Now you can tell he's getting up in there. He's willing to let him take some more shots.
Dub's also going to different formations. Pistol now. Barkley behind Vic. I mean, who doesn't love a little bench?
He's got Y one-on-one if he wants to take it. He's going to throw it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Dub's going to have to take advantage of the one-on-ones, and he's going to have to freeform to put the ball in the spots where it needs to go. He had an inside win there on a seam ball, in my opinion, down the left side. We'll see if he comes back to it.
So, Kurt, I know you lost to Navy in your last game at college, so that make you a little biased in this one?
In this one, I'm not going to lie, I love Tay. Tay came up to me before the show and said he was a big fan of my channel and had watched a lot of my games for scheme stuff, so biased to Tay. I also do have Navy family. My grandfather was in the Navy in World War II. My cousin is a chief in the Navy, so definitely heavy Navy there. But we got Livingstone! There he goes! A touchdown. This game is going to be fire.
Dub fires back. He's standing up. And I think the biggest thing for Dub is he can't get away from his game plan. Just because you're down, now he's made it a one-possession game, but before that 2 possessions, you can't get away from what you wanted to do. Otherwise, this easily could have been a blowout. So that's a great response right there.
Yes, that was a big-time response. We'll see. Now we get Tay to get back to it. But yeah, I can't take that loss in the Military Bowl too to heart.
Yeah, right.
It was a cold game. I think we lost like 49-7. No lie, it was tough. It was 20-mile-per-hour winds, probably 15 degrees, and we were a spread-it-out throw team, and they were the triple option. So
where were you playing that bowl?
It was at their home stadium.
Oh no!
So it was like
it was also an away game.
It was just we were set up.
That's a hostile environment right there.
Yeah, that looked like that is the quintessential definition of a blown coverage out there. There was nobody on Livingstone. He'll walk into the end zone.
Oh, he looks
the eyes are wide.
Dude, the energy on these guys is incredible.
That's the Undertaker streak getting broken at WrestleMania face right there. 21-17 our scores. We near the 2-minute timeout.
Ooh, new defensive front. He's got the wide defensive lineman, the edges covered.
He's in 6-1 now, trying to change it up a little bit here.
Daniels back to pass, 4-man rush. In trouble. Daniels has his
Oh my God!
Call this man the Ringling Brothers, because that was a circus catch.
The pressure! Oh, he We have beef. We have true beef on the sticks. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see how Tay responds. What's his defense going to look like?
And this is why I love college football. You don't see this energy in competitive Madden very often. Game 1 of a college football tournament, we're getting this type of trash talk.
We've got Zero
It's
Chill
awesome.
tomorrow. Maybe they should be watching to see
They
kind of
should
what the
be.
energy is like.
This is big stakes, too. These guys want to go to this game so bad. Get to bring a guest. There's a lot at stake here.
It's not just that, but the bragging rights, I think, are maybe at the number one. They want that trophy that's up there.
Absolutely.
We're going to get it looked like a false start penalty. Too many adjustments nearing that end of that play clock. How about the tip drill interception? And this game changes completely. Dub gets the stop that he needs, down by 4. 1st and 15 from the 22-yard line.
He's got to exit the seam. He's got to exit the seam.
Michael Vick in trouble, and he'll throw this.
Great throwaway. It's a great throwaway.
That's what Vick brings to the table. If you're going to bring him down in the backfield, it's going to take some work.
Absolutely, man. He's going to go back to that. He had X up the seam. It's the same play he scored on versus a busted coverage last drive. We'll see if he gets back to it. I think that the safeties might need to back up just a little bit for Tay. We'll see.
Oh, who doesn't love a little?
This is a crazy play call.
And he goes
15,
triple
speed option.
Vick just cut up field.
Oh, with the stiff arm.
That was an incredible play.
Kurt, you run a lot of triple option?
I'm not going to lie to you. I have a video going out tomorrow playing Army-Navy on my YouTube channel. And it was the triple option fest with me and my editor, best 2 out of 3. And I will not lie.
It's a great pitch.
Oh my God.
Tay thought he was going to get a coast in this game, and the divine Dub comes back firing.
When you're not used to playing the option, it gets a little uncomfortable on the edges. You've got to really be a good user, and that's a lot of space for
You might have to be one great user to stop that one.
That was great stick work. The little stop and go has been one of the best moves in college football, in Madden for years. He executes it perfectly there.
And again, we talk about abilities a lot. That shifty ability, especially when you get gold shifty on there, gives you so much more flexibility as a ball carrier.
Exactly.
This game has flipped. It was what, just 21-10 not long ago?
Guys, I would just like to point out that this is a military academy game. This is a military academy game, and we have 44 points scored in the first, 45 points scored in the first half. And there goes Steve Slayton.
He can run the ball too. Dude, Steve Slayton was just so good back in the day.
All I know is Blake Horvath is watching this game going, wait, now hold on. Maybe we can put some
This
points
might
on the board.
not be what the real game is going to look like. It might be a little bit more defense in that game.
You think Navy's breaking out Steve Slayton tomorrow? Or this weekend at the Army-Navy game?
They might break out the gun bunch.
Steve, hey, yo.
Oh, no. What I will say here, he is doing this to try to maintain the clock. He does not want Dub to get another possession, but sometimes when you get a little bit too conservative on your backside,
over the middle, it's third and catch, 3rd and 3. Dub also locking up defensively right now, not letting everything over the top.
Hey, shout out to Foolish, man.
Where's my guy Foolish in the chat?
Let's go Foolish.
Back to
Circle.
pass is Daniels.
Oh,
Tay
we might
gets
have
a shot.
That was a seed. Here I am spamming, throw the check down, and he is downtown.
He looked right at you and said, hold on, Kurt, I got one for you. He has
Hold
60
that
yards.
check down.
That's a great
Kurt.
dot, and that's risky too. After just turning the ball over, after just giving up a touchdown and losing your 2-possession lead, to throw that pass, it takes a lot of courage, and that was a great play.
I like that. Now we get a minute 29. Dub's got, what, 2 timeouts left? Look at this.
Robinson once again right up the seam, splits the safeties.
That is an incredible
cover
free form.
3 look.
It was. He rolled the safety to the right. You guys could see he freeforms it to the right sideline, away from where the safety is, coming from, and it was just perfectly placed.
Deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. This is only the first half of semifinal number 1. And we have 52 combined points here in Army-Navy.
We said 100 points when the game was getting started, potentially. We're
on that base, easily.
I mean, this is the 126th meeting. Could we see 126 points? Handoff, picks up a yard.
Now, at what point in this spot, K-Mac, are you thinking if you're on defense, you're 3 timeouts, maybe try to steal a possession here?
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to. I think your primary objective is to get the ball back. So, if that means giving up 3, trying to force a turnover, whatever it is, you just can't give up, You can't give up 7 with no time left. You want the ball back at some point, and Dub's objective right now is to score with no time left.
And that felt like a mistake there from Dub, run stick-wise. He had Saquon Barkley with the ball. Instead of utilizing that shifty, he tried to hit the spin move. He doesn't have spin cycle on him, so you end up with that little slow pivot spin move.
Right.
Like we're dancing the foxtrot out here.
And right now, I feel like Dub's offense has been everything tackled behind the line of scrimmage or a huge play for a touchdown. So when you're trying to clock, you obviously want something in between both of those. And right now, Tay is doing a great job of not giving it to him.
That was looked like a stemmed up Texas route.
That was nice.
Can you imagine Saquon Barkley running there in college, Texas routes? You're stemming them up, and you're telling a linebacker, stop him. Good luck.
Luck.
Although the Chargers last night said, we got this, we'll stop him. Sorry.
That is true.
Yeah. Sorry, Eagles fans out there.
That was a tough game to watch.
Just from a viewership perspective, it was a tough game to watch, yes. 28-24, under a minute to play.
Right side.
To Saquon, he's got the numbers, left side, he'll get 7.
I really like that by Tay. He used her to get him in position and got off of it. Let the computer make the tackle. I think with Saquon, sometimes that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, defensively, you want the ball back. So I'm playing super aggressive. Honestly, giving up a touchdown in this scenario at this exact moment is not the worst thing ever. And I know that sounds crazy, but when we're on pace for 100 total points, you want the ball last before the end of half and before the end of the game.
Goes to that option once again. Actually gets stopped up by his fullback.
There it is.
Again, guys, make sure you have your EA account linked to your Twitch account. You're getting those cut drops. Got that Alec Texa, one of the best fullbacks in college football. Earn him just by watching. Who doesn't love free stuff just for tuning in and hanging out and watching them score? What's that, 52 points already?
I would love to have
counting?
those fullback cards on my team.
I know you would.
Yep.
You want to run that triple option with that
do,
lead fullback. 3rd and 3. RPO, high
Nice
ball.
play.
That was risky. Risky, but I like it. I'm not going to lie to you. I think if I'm on defense, I might be going cover 2 with a drop and making him earn it all the way down the field because Dub hasn't shown the capacity yet to be truly patient. And he's forced a few errant throws. That's what I would be thinking here. Negative play.
You guys can see Barkley's shifty is upgraded as well.
One of the coolest things I think they added this year was that ability through performance to get upgraded because there's nothing better than seeing like a Heisman shifty out there on a play.
Exactly.
You're just like, I can do anything now.
And that's
like old school human joystick.
I love the way they do abilities in this game. I would definitely like to see that incorporated into Madden one day as well.
2nd and 13, clock down, 22 seconds left, 1 timeout for each player. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Vic in the pistol. 3 wide set, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right side.
Got to get that safety out of there.
And he's going to motion Davis over, create a little compressed set left side. Lots of hot routes here. Play clock down to 4. RPO right side, that.
He had the flat on the left.
Yeah,
he went back to that same route combo he threw a pick on earlier, but he adds the flat to the left. I feel like you got to throw that.
Who doesn't love a little toe tap to pick up half a yard?
Right now he's looking to exploit one person that's out of position. And if he can motion and shift and get guys to that spot, this is what Sean McVay likes to do.
I've never seen anybody have this many hot routes, like different setups for RPOs.
That's an orange pass
4th
for
and
Vic.
9.
And he's not in field goal range. This, when you look back at the game, this play, whether he converts it or not, we could be circling as one of the key ones.
Absolutely.
Tay locked in, couple Columbus
4th and 9.
natives. He's going to kick this 60
That is moving
yards.
incredibly fast.
A 60-yard field goal.
He missed it.
He missed it. 13 seconds left, 1 timeout. Can Tay now get into range to kick a field goal of his own? Or is he going for the box?
He might score. I mean, let's not rule the possibility of 7 out with how effective his offense has been.
Yep.
I'm going to ask a question I asked at the end of the Ohio State game. Do you like the choice to kick the field goal?
He's got X on the corner potentially.
Great defense.
Timeout goes Daniels. Timeout taken.
That's huge.
Yes, good defense. Twist and stunts, man. You got to get these guys moving around. A 4-man rush is way more viable in these games nowadays with the stunts. He's got to change his protection.
Yeah. I'll give Dub a lot of credit there. It's usually really hard to play defense in these situations.
Oh, no.
Taking the
Streak up
shot.
top. Safety's there, though.
He's got good over-the-top coverage. 2 seconds left, 3rd and 14, and a head shake from the Dub.
Interesting. Can you give me a little bit of background on why they're leaving the protections the way they are? These are not base. These are just the empty protections, right?
I'll change my protection based on what blitz or stunts my opponent might be running. Empty tends to be better against the Texas stunt, whereas a half slide might be better against a loop blitz.
That makes sense.
Halftime 28-24. They will kick off the second half. 4-point games at the end. No blood drawn in the last 40 seconds.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the protections, the addition of protections, addition of stunts, all of it's really changing the chess match line of scrimmage. And I know, like, in playing, you're always looking to try to make a 3-man or 4-man slide to get zone blocking and leave at least one guy man-on-man. You don't really want to full slide everything. Ooh. And in traditional football, when you're running empty, the little dashed lines that are backed up, that means that everyone's kind of dropping and scanning, so the pocket's not a true pocket. It's not sturdy. That's why in real football, some people prefer the base protection, because there is a 4 down to whoever is mic'd, and that just is what it is.
Right.
Well, nothing but fireworks here in the first half. 28-24 is Tay and the Midshipmen with the lead here in semifinal number 1. Let's take a look at some highlights from this first half of action. He absolutely 6'7" on stage. I'm rooting for Tay. Anyways, back to that. It was 14-10. Finding Robinson right up the seam. Touchdown for the Midshipmen. We thought this was going to get out of hand, Kurt, because it looked like a 2-score game. But Dub gets a stop and breaks out the triple option.
We're finding some plays and touchdowns in a bunch of different ways. We have dimes over the top. We have busted coverages. We have running plays, triple option. You were seeing all of college football on display in this first half of this game and multiple defenses.
Can I just say, when he scored with Barkley and then found the camera immediately, that was pretty cool. I would definitely go
right
back,
there.
save that clip, and
you
just
need to
use
clip
that
that
everywhere.
one just everywhere.
Yes.
That should be your sub-alert on Twitch. I'm throwing it out there. These guys get ready for the second half. Here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. The Fortress is packed. The energy is palpable, and the game has been great. And guess what? We got 2 more to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Nick Mazesco, K-Mac, Kurt Bankert on the desk. As a handoff to Steve Slayton, picks up 2 now.
I don't like the handoff to start. He's been having success. I don't believe that Dub has actually covered everyone on any given play. He's got X wide open down the middle of the field.
He's going circle into coverage.
X was so open.
Sometimes what people do, they'll on the start of drives is they'll run the football, especially bunch players, to get on a hash. That way they can set up the route.
That's interesting. Yeah. I like that.
And he was setting up to get on the hash to throw a pick, because that was covered.
He was missing the wide open tight end.
By the way, question, guys, the desk, thoughts on Notre Dame getting left out of the playoff?
Ooh, that's a sore topic. I think their thoughts on it were pretty...
They disagreed, as there goes Devin Hester. Look at Devin Hester putting on a show. Hester got the 35. Devin Hester got the 20. All the way down to the red zone. Where are my Chicago Bears fans at? How many times have we seen Devin Hester do that?
It looked like a kick return. It looked just like a kick return at the end of that play. Could you imagine Devin Hester in today's modern football?
Nah, I don't want to. Thank you, though. Thanks for asking. Pass.
Hey.
This is going to get into uncharted waters. Ooh, he's talking now.
Bunch to the left side. Daniels will hand this to Slayton. Cuts left side, picks up the first down. First and goal.
He's doing a really good job of reading the front here. He's not trying to make too big of plays. He's just chunking down the field in the run game, being really patient.
This is where I like to get stops. Obviously, it's hard to defend between the 20s, but the red zone is where you can play pretty good defense, right? Obviously, the field's a lot more constricted. People love to go to RPOs.
And Jaden Daniels.
What a play. It's hard in the red zone. You got to make decisions faster, but if you can run the ball with a running quarterback, that's why it's so dangerous down there.
Yeah, people love their RPOs down inside the 10. You can see one right there.
All right, let's see how Dub comes out and adjusts.
Yeah, I don't think Dub's offense is really built to play from behind. So we'll see if he sticks to what he's been doing or if he changes up here and maybe starts passing a little bit more.
This is the second time now it's been a 2-score game, I believe.
It is. We'll see what Dub has as an answer. Let's take a look one more time. You might as well call this man David Copperfield with all the smoke and mirrors out here. Jaden Daniels into the end zone. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Arizona State, I know.
No, it's fine. Well,
all he did was win a Heisman Trophy.
Well, Levitt's leaving now, too, so everybody's just abandoning us.
Tempe's a nice place. Why
it is. It's a beautiful place.
Plus, it seems like people like Kenny Dillingham, so like.
He's great. I mean, if you're a young quarterback watching this, you want to play for a great coach, come to Tempe.
I think he might have missed a cut there, guys. If he was a little bit more patient, there was a cut up.
Had that cutback lane.
Yep, right there off of 18.
And I think if you're Tay, you're really happy to see him not hit that cutback lane. You're like, all right, stay outside.
Yes.
Keep it going. A lot of compressed, tight formations here from Dub and the Black Knights.
You can see the quick jump ability lighting up on his end as well on the right side of the screen.
Got That is one of the pieces, too, when you're running RPOs, like you said, that clock is ticking for the quarterback. He can't just drop back and throw it 50 yards downfield, so he's got to let go of the ball too early, and that's why the corner was able to jump on it.
Wow.
Good shoot, good shoot.
So Tay on defense, he's using quick jump on his defensive end to get quicker pressure, and then right there, his DB who got the interception, he's using house call for better chances at interceptions, actually catching the interception. So that's a big-time ability right there.
Out here with all these turnovers.
I did some dumb shit.
Oh, man. You know, there's a lot of space in the middle of the field, and I just don't see either guy really exploiting it. All these interceptions happening out wide. It's scary over the middle of the field. I get it.
It's the holiday season. It's the season of giving. They're giving each other interceptions left and right.
They are putting on prime TV right now, keeping this game close.
They're doing it for the fans. For the memes. We love that. Vic, RPO up the seam. He's got Davis Green at a flag. I think we're getting an illegal man downfield.
Can't do that, buddy.
No, we're getting offensive
pass
interference.
Ooh, even worse.
We actually got the pick play in college football.
I did see it. He did pick his user.
Every time.
Let's hear it. Tay just said his game plan. He's going to make him work, which means he's going to make him earn it down the field. No easy gimmies. At this point, Dub really should be trying to push the issue to get some quick scores if he can. X.
He has X, and that's
tough.
That looked like he free-formed it inside.
I think Dub might be using small pass lead increase, which gives you a little bit more flexibility on where you can put your throws. Sometimes it can backfire, though, and right there I think it did.
Grab it.
Here we go, 2nd and 20.
The whole objective here is get half of it. You want to get into 3rd and manageable. That way you have a shot. You do not want to be in 3rd and long on this next play. He's changing the protection now. We just saw that. Gets these guys blocked up.
It's really good.
Playmaker, he's got him.
It's a red pass, though.
He's got to stand tall and throw that.
Yeah. You are seeing a couple times here from Dub, a little bit of panic in the pocket.
He's not used to playing in the pocket that way. He's used to the RPOs where the time is ticking and then you got to get the ball out. When you have to sit back in the pocket and do those subtle movements, it gets a little uncomfortable if you're not used to it.
Definitely.
And you know, it's crazy. I mean, I'm going to dunk on my own team here. We saw it in the Big Ten championship game. Julian's saying that clock speeds up on him. Indiana did a really nice job of rolling some of that coverages, those safeties disguising what they were doing. And when the clock speeds up for the quarterback, Kurt, that's a death sentence.
It is
brutal.
Uncomfortable, especially if you're so used to quick game, or if your deep plays come off of play action. There it is again. That's tough. If your deep plays come off of play action, the quarterback's back from under center to the line of scrimmage for the first second and a half. Or even in shotgun.
What you gonna do?
First second or so, we lost the mic. There we go.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, look who is in the crowd. We got some people competing tomorrow. Henry, Kobo, Astro, and Goat Geezy in the crowd. And Dill. What's up, Dill? We got the crowd out there. They're ready to go. That's going to be tomorrow. Zero Chill Challenge. Do not miss that one on the EA Madden NFL channel.
He threw it away on 4th and 20.
Uh-oh.
He threw it away.
Okay, so tangent.
I bet y'all want to make a wrong
Flipping through Twitter, I saw a clip. I don't remember what state it was. A high school state championship. Spike on 4th and 7.
That's
he hurries everyone to the line. He spikes it, and the look on his face, heartbreaking. in the 1A state title, spikes the ball on 4th down.
I mean, in Dub's defense, he had nothing, so.
Yeah, I don't know if throwing it up was going to do anything. Daniels back to pass, screamed at off the edge. Good Lord. 3rd and 3. Tay looking to put this game away. Dub needing a stop.
Yeah, Dub's in desperation mode right now. If Tay scores right here, this one might be over.
I mean, he's divine Dub. He might be desperation Dub right now.
What is your go-to play call when you're in desperation mode on defense?
I mean, it's got to be cover zero. The seam's wide open.
Come on, Rob. I will tell you this. The play call is not give up a touchdown, came back. As Tay blowing this one open. The midshipmen in the crowd are happy to see this.
Yeah, the streaks are just working way too well for Tay. They have been all game. Dub's made some nice defensive plays here and there, but you know, consistently the defense has not been there.
That is a tough spot to be in for them.
Come here.
Ooh.
Better pay attention.
Take a look one more time. It's nice when you drop back and your first read is the seam and it is wide open.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that.
I think Dub got a little bit overly aggressive with the switch stick right there. Obviously a brand new feature last year. You know, all the good players, they can switch stick to multiple different people on defense every single play. I think Dub may be doing a little too much of that right now.
And how much has that changed game planning defensively, now having the switch stick ability?
It changes everything. You know, I think especially what we saw last year competitively was a lot of people running cover 4, trying not to give up the streaks, and then trying to bite on the underneath stuff with their switch stick.
Oh, they're talking now. Oh, man. Dub, I've been in your shoes, and I feel
thoughts,
for you, man.
comments, concerns?
Oh, there's nothing worse than being almost out of reach of a game, and you have nothing you can say because that's just the outcome of the game at this point.
Daniels back to pass.
R1.
That's a great dive.
14, he's got him. Saquon Barkley, first down. Important thing to note here, K-Mac, there's still a lot of time left.
Yeah, and you can't cover this deficit in one drive. You got to just take it honestly one play at a time, not even one drive at a time. Just focus on having good plays here that pick up chunk yardage.
Let's see what they got here.
First and 10, left side, looking for Livingston. 42-24, second and 10. Bunch over the left side, and that bunch tight end formation. I'm having flashbacks to Madden 21. Second down and 10. Oh, who doesn't love a little PA boot over. Daniels rolling.
Roll route wide open. Here's playmaker instead.
Dub was hoping for.
That might just be it.
How good does it feel when you've got that 3-score lead and the ball?
Oh, this is where you start having fun with it. You try to run some hook and laterals. You do anything you want on offense because you really, there's not enough time. Oh, he might be out of there.
That's that top 100 ranked safety, Daniels. I believe he's 6'5", so he can cover a ton of ground. A lot of these competitors love taller defenders because they can contest the jump balls. They can also cover a lot more ground and pick off passes just like that.
42-24.
Okay. Kind of respected out of Tay right now. He's just trying to get out of here. He's slowing it down. Chew clock is on. He is trying to make sure that nothing happens. So he punches his ticket to the Army-Navy game.
Semifinal number 2 coming up next. Do not go anywhere. Make sure you have those EA accounts linked to your Twitch accounts. You're earning those free viewership rewards. Daniels rolling right, throwing right.
Dot.
He's got the former Purdue Boilermaker, current Buckeye, Max Clare with the catch. First down at the 21.
Really nice.
Hey, throw them fours up.
Fours up in the chat. We're putting fours up in the crowd. Get some fours up in the crowd because we're going to the fourth quarter.
Fours up.
It's fourth quarter time. 42-24. We got fours all over the place.
Man.
It is Tay and the Midshipmen with the lead.
Let's go.
Let's see what he comes out in. I think this might be the play he tries to put the stamp on this game at this point.
Yeah, he wants a dagger right here.
You saw the last play. He chewed clock just to try to throw a bomb. He was trying to set it up.
He's like, no, don't worry. I'm not going to bomb this one.
Exactly.
That's a diabolical move. Saquon Barkley picks up 2.
Now in this spot, K-Mac, you score a touchdown. You got to go for 2 to get the 50-burger, especially in a tournament like this, right?
I mean, I feel like that's a little disrespectful. I'm not going to lie. I don't know.
That's not a little disrespectful. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Kurt, is this what you do online when you're playing?
I'm not going to lie to you. Any chance I get to get a win in a statement fashion, I'm looking for it. Nice throw.
Kurt's big on the style points out here.
I think online I might do that,
Yeah,
but in
you would.
person when you're sitting across from someone,
You've done it to me. It's out of pocket.
a little bit riskier, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
Anchors away. Roaring from the bands. Handoff. Barkley. Oh, my Lord. This man looking like Sonic the Hedgehog out here.
That
Speed
burst
boost.
is crazy.
Some of those slower handoff runs, they actually result in a quicker boost with your running back once he actually gets the football. Obviously, the downside is with the longer handoff, if somebody's running a super aggressive defense, they can shoot in the backfield pretty easily.
The crowd crowd is not discouraged. We have more Army fans than Navy in here today.
Saquon,
But that is the statement.
End zone, touchdown, Navy. You think Tay's having fun out here?
He gets to go to the game with his dad. You win this game, you punch your guaranteed ticket. Now the finals is going to be for the trophy, but this is punching his ticket.
How excited are you for the rendezvous? It's going to be, the energy out there is going to be electric.
I can't wait.
And it's unbelievable to think about that for so long. Army-Navy game has always had its own weekend. That's how revered it is, and that's how much energy these people bring. You know, the fans are going to show up. It's going to be a lot of fun out in Annapolis.
Absolutely, and I think this is one of those games too, no matter what the records are, none of that matters. This is a fresh
Throw it out
start.
the window.
Whoever can win this game walks away with bragging rights, and you have so much juice in the city the entire day, and the rendezvous point's going to be a blast.
Plus, you're in Baltimore, so some crab cakes out there won't go too
I'm
bad.
absolutely getting crab cakes.
Housing some.
Well, I think it's similar to Michigan and Ohio State in that manner that the records don't matter. Like each team,
We won this year. You're allowed to bring it up. I had 4 years where I had to be quiet.
Each team wants to win.
And one team did this year, so that's fine.
They're both going to believe they have a chance to win that game.
I finally was able to go on Twitter after the Ohio State-Michigan game for the first time in 4 years. 49-24. Throws it right side, incomplete. Kurt, I got to ask you.
Yes.
You're a former Cavalier. Thoughts on the Hokies bringing in James Franklin?
I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I think that
when Blacksburg is good, football is good.
Football is good when Virginia Tech is better. And I also think that James Franklin isn't he's not untouchable, which I like. But I also like that the rivalry is going to get better. He's a good coach. I'm excited to see what they do. And you're seeing.
That's a gift. Wrap it up like a present.
This game is over, but you're seeing recruits starting to flip. The NIL is just different. And obviously, Virginia had a really good run this year. They lost in the ACC championship game this past week.
Well, how did you feel about their play call in overtime?
Oh, man. I really, really disliked it. I'm not going to talk too much on it because I don't want to just rip on people, but I promise you I'd never call anything like that in a game like that. Especially in how they got back into the game. They should have never gotten back into it.
That drive before the end of the game was
crazy.
Incredible.
And I think up until that point, we can wrap this game up. A nice job by Tay.
I love this.
Really
That's
nice
your ball game. Navy gets the win. It is Tay taking down Dub 49-24. Dominant performance, both defensively and offensively. That second half, Kurt, really set the tone.
Second half adjustments were key. The defense stepped up, made it really hard for Dub to do the easy things that he wanted to do, and made him earn it up and down the field.
Don't go anywhere. We got plenty more here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress semifinal number 2. Who else is going to punch their ticket? Don't go anywhere.
Full Sail University is proud to host this year's Madden Championship Series on our campus. We are thrilled to have our students, grads, and faculty working alongside the EA team to produce this incredible series of events. We also want to congratulate EA on the release of 2 of the season's biggest games, Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26. These games feature the work of more than 40 Full Sail grads who contributed their skills in development, engineering, design, audio, animation, and more to the iconic series.
It's the Madden Championship Zero Chill Challenge. And now he's standing up and walk with the pick.
When the best go head-to-head, there will be zero chill.
That's absolutely sticky on him.
You think these boys are here because they got cold feet?
It's me.
No chance.
Mayfield. He's got it. He's got it.
True champion rises. The Zero Chill Challenge.
It's in my bag. I already got it.
Tomorrow for the Zero Chill Challenge. Make sure that you tune in because it's going to be a blast out here. But we still got more to come here from the Army-Navy game tournament. I got a special guest with me. First of all, tell the people your name, who you're representing out here.
My name's Nathan, and I am representing the Navy. You know, greatest military branch.
We got any Navy fans back here? I love that. Talk to me a little bit about what the Army-Navy game means and how just exciting it is to see these two each and every year on their own special weekend.
I'm gonna be honest, never been to one of their games, but it is actually it's a playful kind of like grudge match, I guess, against both branches, and I just the energy itself is always fun. And it's always an honor just to go against other people that other branches as well. Right, for these games.
And talk to me a little bit about the energy in here. The crowd's been bringing. How much fun is it being here at Full Sail?
Oh, it is wild. Being here, being in Full Sail is a lot of fun, actually. There's a lot of people you can meet, it's just, everything's just great. I love it here.
Final question. Who's winning this game?
Oh, Navy!
That's what I thought. I had a feeling that's where he was going. Navy picking it up. We got so much energy here at Full Sail. I see Master up on the stage. Gonna do a little breakdown.
Appreciate it, Nix, but Tay, first off, great to have you on stage. Congratulations on the victory, advancing into the final of Army-Navy game tournament. Also joined here by Kurt. Kurt, what'd you think of his performance as he take us down?
Man, I loved it. I loved how you were able to be accurate down the field. And plays like this, you have your one-on-one right here with press man, no safety help. You get the go ball. You've got to block it up. You did a really good job. You guys can roll it so everybody can see it at home, of blocking it up, making sure you had time in the pass protection game. Your running back comes across right here, and you're just taking your one-on-ones, but you were really accurate downfield with your quarterback. Maybe tell me a little bit about how you do that in your offense.
So I knew for that possession right there that he was in man because he moved the safeties down. So I knew with the ability takeoff, I knew that one of my guys would beat him on the streak. If I didn't have a streak, I had a drag and a corner route that also beats man.
The drag here.
Yeah, and then I seen he switch stick. He messed up his switch stick, and I just let it fly.
Let's roll it one more time for everybody at home so we can see exactly what he's talking about. R1 switch stick, messed it up on the release. Downtown. I don't think I saw you miss any throws downtown when someone was wide open. Really nice job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Congratulations once again. Great breakdown there from Kirk. And we have some surprises here as well, as we are going to announce the Bowl Blitz Cut player reveal. We have some cards that we're going to reveal here for this Bowl Mania. And I want to start off first with the LTDs that we have here. Let's take a look behind our. We have D'Angelo Hutchinson, safety out of Louisville, 95 overall ranking. Tay, I'll start with you. As you look at this card real quick, what impresses you as D'Angelo Hudson gets ready for the Boca Raton Bowl? Tay, what you like from this card real quick?
I like the speed, the zone, the hit power for sure, because I like going for hit sticks. And yeah, I'm probably gonna pick him up and put him in the box for my mid blitz when I'm trying to bark at people.
Absolutely. Boca Raton Bowl. Louisville will be taking on Toledo. Let's move on to the next one, and I believe it is Darian Mensah. Ooh. ACC champion Darian Mensah. He will face Arizona State Sun Devils in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Kurt, what do you like about this card?
96 throw power on a quarterback like him while also maintaining 89 speed. He can get it done all across the field. This is going to be an asset for any team.
This one looks like a huge card. Those are two LTDs, 95 overall. Let's keep it moving here. Aiden Jackson, 94 overall cornerback out of Georgia Southern. Tay, as you look at this card real quick, what do you like?
Man, he went to my alma mater, so yeah, I like that. And I know Aiden Jackson. I like the zone coverage. Man, I'm a big man guy, so the change of direction as well, acceleration. definitely going to pick him up.
What y'all say, Gata? Gata? What y'all say?
Yeah, Gata. Yes, sir.
You can catch him out in Birmingham Bowl versus Appalachian State. Let's keep it moving. Eric Rivers, small but speedster wide receiver out of Georgia Tech. They'll be getting the Pop-Tarts Bowl, taking on BYU. Kurt, what do you like about this one?
Give me that acceleration, the speed. His catching's pretty solid, too, for a slot guy. I mean, he's going to be running zigs in my offense.
And we keep it moving. 94 overall. We got some edge pass rushers here. Isaac Terrell of Washington State. They'll be in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl taking on Utah State. Tay, when you look at this card, what stands out?
The block shed for sure, the acceleration and the speed with the power moves. I'm a big power moves guy. Definitely going to throw a quick jump on him, throw him in the mid blitz, and see what he can do.
We'll see what he can do. We'll see what he can do in the Idaho Potato Bowl as well. And we're giving you a bunch of current players. And our last one here, Kajon Owens here, we go to FIU as they go into Service Pro First Responders Bowl. This card, 94 overall, halfback. What do you like about this one?
He's going to be running Texas routes for me, that change of direction, acceleration. I love having running backs that can get it done in the pass game, and he is the guy to do that.
So this one's Keyshawn Owens. I jumped the gun there. We have all of these current players. We're going to give you a throwback card for the Bowl Blitz. A legend, Keyshawn Johnson. We're taking it back here. USC legend and a legend in this game as well. 94 overall wide receiver in this one. Tay, this one looks dope, don't it?
Yes, sir. He meets all the thresholds for the route running, 90 plus, and then he got a great release, tall, big body receiver. Definitely throw takeoff on him and go crazy.
Obviously, all the other players will be playing. USC will be playing in the Alamo Bowl against TCU, but this one right here, yeah, this one.
Give me the old jerseys with the loose sleeves, the hip pads hanging out. I like that.
A lot to like about Bowl Blitz cuts, player reveal, as there is a lot to look about what is going on in the holiday season, as well as EA Sports is rolling out a special holiday open directory for College Football 26 all month long. From now through January 1st, you can earn campus tokens just by watching CFB 26 streams with Twitch drops turned on. The more you watch, the more tokens you collect, up to 73 total during the event. And on starting December 22nd, those tokens can unlock a legendary 92 overall Mark Ingram for your squad. Throw your dubs up. Mark Ingram in the building. My dog. Excited for this card. So tune in daily at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Stack those tokens and upgrade your team for this holiday season.
Back at the desk, K-Mac, this is such a special game each and every year, and I think we see the importance of it with it getting its own weekend each year. But talk to me a little bit, coming from a military family, how much this game means and how special it is to get to just experience it.
Yeah, tradition matters when it comes to the military. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody here for their service to their country, everybody watching. This game matters a lot to everybody involved. And even though it's a celebration of tradition, both of those teams desperately want to win.
And Kurt, you get to be there. And I know you've been to one before you've played against Navy, but talk to me how excited you are and how much this means to get to be a part of what is a really celebratory weekend.
It feels just like a special honor to be able to go there, to be able to represent USAA at that event, to be the rendezvous point and get to interact with fans in real time. I love that stuff. And then obviously the game, I'm very thankful to be able to go to the game.
I mean, an unbelievable weekend. We've got an unbelievable tournament going on here. Semi-final number 2 coming up next here from the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA. These two battling it out for a chance to go to the Army-Navy game.
My name is Greg Allen, also known as Slim Ghost, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. I qualified through the PlayStation tournaments running Trips tight end, and hopefully I can use Trips tight end to get me to the finals.
My name is Joe Petty, and I'm from Orlando, Florida. I've been playing football games since I could pick up a controller, but it really started in 14. Was really excited when college football came back last year, and I've been grinding it hard ever since. I'm really proud to qualify for this tournament. You know, it's great to see all my hard work pay off in the game, and also to be able to represent Navy on a stage as big as this. It's going to be really fun.
The Army-Navy game means a lot to me. Being a retired Army veteran, I get to see my brothers in arms fight, the Black Knights get on that field, and we have to dominate the Navy people because Army's better for sure.
time to get semifinal number 2 underway. Welcoming to the stage first, Army veteran, the leader of the Gulag, none other than Slim Ghost.
Out here.
Ice in his veins and positive energy sprinkled everywhere. His opponent, he's no schmo. We just know him as Joe. They're going to be battling it out for the opportunity to go to that Army-Navy game in Baltimore. We got lots coming up. This is an exciting time to be a fan of competitive football. Ladder play begins this weekend for the last chance qualifier. Anyone can register and compete. If you win, you get the last spot in the Madden Bowl, which means you can go out to San Francisco the week of the Super Bowl and compete for the $1 million prize pool. I have a feeling you might see K-Mac in that tournament.
Yeah, I'll be trying. I don't know if I can keep up with the kids anymore. They're pretty.
Are
big,
you are you Unk status
I
now?
might be. Yeah, I'm 29.
That's crazy.
29, which is like 25 years old in video game terms.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm just 29.
29 Unk, let's get it.
Oh God. Army-Navy game semi-final number 2. It is Slim Ghost. It is Joe battling it out. And K-Mac, Slim Ghost, we know him well, hosts the Gulag. We've seen him battle out here, and you know he's going to bring some energy representing the Army, where he is a veteran. He's out here for pride.
Absolutely. This is definitely personal for him. He's going to be running that trips tight end offense, really known for its great spacing, its ability to run flood concepts to either side of the field. So we'll see if it works as well in college football as it does in Madden.
Kurt, I think if people were expecting to see a knockdown, drag-out military academy 10-7 game in cut,
Yeah.
they did not get that in our first semifinal. I don't think they're going to get it in our second one.
No, I think we're going to see more points, and we already know what the offense looks like. I'm really excited to see what the defense does to stop this, especially like we keep talking about with these widened hashes in college football. The game is entirely different than what we see on the other side of things.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun out here and seeing some of those names. K-Mac, that's what I love about the Ultimate Team modes, is seeing current players, your Max players out there with your Steve Slaytons and your Michael Vicks. It really shows the history of college football.
Well, that's the exciting aspect of Ultimate Team, and especially in college where you have a larger database of players. So many different options in terms of building your team.
By the way, I just got to give a big shout out. You guys are doing the reveal up there, and we saw Keyshawn Owens out there. How about Kennesaw State? From coming up to Division I 2 years ago, they end up in a bowl game at 8 wins.
Incredible.
From a team that won 1 game a couple years ago, now they're an 8-win team. A lot going on down at Kennesaw State. Shout out to the Owls.
Coaching matters, and I think it just goes to show you in today's age of college football, you can flip it like that. If you have the right people in doing the right jobs and you get the right talent in, you can flip any program in 1 year. You look at Indiana.
Kurt Signetti.
Or ASU last year, my alma mater, with Dillingham going to the college football playoff, almost beating Texas.
And I think that also speaks to, in college football, you've got to be really thankful for wins and good seasons, because every single season is a fresh reset and nothing is guaranteed.
And especially in the NIL era where there's more people hitting the transfer portal, you're seeing more pieces move around. It also gives teams an opportunity to jump up from a 5-win team to a team that could compete for a national title. It all can happen in one offseason.
Quickly, and you have the playoffs. So it used to feel like, again, football has changed, but if you get in the playoffs, the top 4 teams kind of got it. Everybody else, they're just playing to get eliminated. Not now. Anybody can win any game, and obviously we have JMU now as that 12th seed.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can get past round 1, but nothing is guaranteed.
And I mean, when you're looking at the landscape, I mean, there's a lot of new coaches and new players. James Franklin out of Virginia Tech, Pat Fitzgerald out to Michigan State, JMU's own Bob Chesney going out to UCLA. The landscape is continually changing.
Turnover with players. You're looking at guys that just because you had a core team, maybe they balled out for your team. Now they're taking multiple $1 million offers to go somewhere else.
It's got to be tough to be a coach.
There's no loyalty anymore, and I understand from the players' perspective. I understand from certain coaches' perspectives. It is really hard to navigate what college football is right now, but it's what makes every year now you never know. You truly don't know until you see the product on the field for that given year.
And what we are seeing is, I think, an exciting time from a competitive perspective in college football, because you are seeing brands that in the past, I mean, Indiana hadn't won a Big Ten championship since 1968. They're now the Big Ten champions. Teams like Tulane, making the college football playoff. You're seeing it, the floor.
There's
is
a lot
so
more
much,
parity.
It's so much more parity, and you're even seeing teams. Remember, beginning of the season, who were some of the favorites? Clemson with Clayton,
Penn State,
Penn State with Drew Aller, with LSU with Nussmeier. You're seeing that there's so much more parity.
It's not predictable anymore
It's unbelievable. I don't envy the analysts who have to go out there and try to predict this at the beginning of the season, because people are pulling up those tweets going,
really
let's see.
We know it.
Penn State's winning the Big Ten bottom half of the division.
It's tough, and I think this day and age in football, teaching players quickly and efficiently is the most important skill that you can have as a coach, because the turnover's fast. You have to have an offense that people can learn quickly, get into the rhythm of the game, and find their rhythm with the players on the field. Coaching it is an all-time high where you just can't rely on what you've done in the past.
And I know we're seeing a lot of coaches move around. You're also seeing a lot of schools who feel like they have the right guy locking down those coaches. Remember, we saw Matt Rule get an extension, Kurt Cignetti get an extension. You're seeing, if you feel like you have the right guy, these schools are investing in going, we're going to let you build this program, which does show that the good coaches are sticking around. And then, then there's Lane Kiffin doing his own LeBron decision.
It's more than coaching now, too. You have to do all of this, manage an entire team of players, and then also be recruiting high school kids
as well. It's like a GM and a coach.
And it's not just, I like you, I think you're good, come to my school.
Now. They do have, these colleges do have GMs now, which is, if you would have said 10 years ago that there were GMs in college football, I think everyone would have lost their mind. And I don't know if you guys saw Coach O's interview most recently. Did you guys see that?
Coach O.
He was talking about how back in the day they used to have to go in the back door with money for players, but now they can walk right through the front door. You are running a big business in college football, and you cannot take any days off. There's no break.
Kurt, you got any eligibility left? Do you want to go back and get some paychecks?
I don't know how the eligibility works, but back in my day, because I'm an UNC now, if you lost a year due to injury, you didn't get that year back. So I tore an ACL preseason, I didn't get that year back. But now you've got 7, 8-year players. The game is just so different. So I don't know. Maybe I could reach out to the NCAA for a fun little NIL year.
See if we can't get them in there. We're fighting for. You're going to go on your Diego Pavia run. How about 9th year of eligibility? COVID years in there. I'm playing again.
Who was the Utah quarterback the last couple of years?
Cam Rising.
Yep, Cam Rising.
Y'all had Jeff Sims.
Jeff Sims
has a 401k and 2 kids. Okay, he's out here. Kurt, it's been a blast hanging out with you. Appreciate you coming out,
I'm so glad I got to stop in and hang out with you guys and hang out with the fans, hang out with chat. I love this stuff. Live casting these events is a really good time.
It's an absolute blast having you out there. Make sure you follow Kurt. Where can they find you? Because I know there are people out there that are like, I need to follow Kurt.
At Kurt Benkert everywhere. Sometimes I'm memeing, sometimes I'm breaking down film, and
sometimes you're just fighting with people on Twitter.
Sometimes
and that's what I love
I'm just ready to ride. So I have a lot of fun on social media, and I try to bring some teaching to the game.
We love that.
Yes.
Kurt Benkert hanging out with us. We're gonna get a little swap. We got a substitute. I'm calling him the sub. Okay, we're doing the hot subs out here. Joining us now.
You're out of there.
None other than Kentucky's finest. Appreciate you, Kurt. Thanks so much for hanging out. It is Kentucky's finest.
How you doing?
Hey, Matt.
Good to see you.
A man who 2 years ago we had never met. You were in that revamped group for college football, and now look at you. I see you on the sidelines. I see you on the field. It's none other than Bordeaux hanging out with us. My friend, first of all, thoughts on Mark Stoops?
He did great things for Kentucky, but we are in the Will Stein era. It's looking good.
Will Stein over to Kentucky, taking over that team. Thanks for hopping in with us. We've been seeing some fun cut action out here, and I know you've been so ingrained in the college football community. How cool is it now seeing college football with some competitive games with stakes on the line?
I love it. I see some interceptions out there. I can relate to that.
I feel that, yeah.
Even at the highest level, they still make those mistakes.
I watched Donovan Edwards beat the brakes off.
All right.
I was here for it. There's a reason they don't put me on the stakes, though. As we get ready, semifinal number 2 here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. It is Slim Ghost, the Army veteran, rocking with Army, taking on Joe, rocking with Navy. Slim Ghost. This is about pride for him, K-Mac. He wants to take home a win. He said, make sure people know that I'm not just out here representing Army. I'm a former veteran.
Absolutely. And I mentioned earlier, you can see his team name is Trips Master. That's what Slim Ghost calls himself, the Trips Master. So I'm expecting a lot of points, not a lot of turnovers. Let's see if we can live up to it.
The kick is away. It will be Mr. Positivity with the ball first. The leader of the Gulag. I've seen you in the Gulag once or twice.
I have, yes.
That's a battle in there.
The Gulag is a great place. It's a tournament held every week by Slim Ghost. It's great competition, a great opportunity to play better people and just get better at the game in general.
So here we go. It will be We're going to see some trips out here. We're going to see some trips from Slim Ghost. Question is, what can Joe bring defensively? I think everybody, even Kurt's up here asking for defensive tips.
So Bordeaux, when you play, do you have a scheme, or are you type of an Ask Madden type of guy?
Listen, coach suggestions does wonders. I figured out how to use stunts and twist a little bit more recently, and that's helped defense. So maybe these guys could take a lesson from me. I wouldn't recommend it.
Bordeaux's not dropping the ebook soon. The coach suggestions ebook. Listen, he's the coach for a reason. He has to call good plays.
You got to trust the coach suggestions and just run with it. I don't run the same stuff over and over. You want to have fun, like plays like this I love to see.
QB blast outside, only 2 yards.
I'm not going to lie. My favorite way to play college football, especially against friends if we're just matching up, you run coach suggestions first 3 plays, and that's all you can play. It's really fun to battle it out like that. It's just no good when coach on 4th down is suggesting punt a lot. They don't want you to go for it all. Coach is like, we're playing conservative. Shotgun formation, trips over to left side, solo tight end, right side of the formation for Jaden Daniels. He'll go with that quarterback run. He's got some room, but runs into his own lineman. Tell him the big man, get out of the way.
Well, I think you see that a lot more often, not only in college football, but in the NFL now as well. A lot of teams are more willing to go for it on 4th down, to be more aggressive. It's not anything like it used to be even 5 years ago.
4th down. Bordeaux, what's the call? 4th and 4.
You send it. You can't be scared. If you're already scared of picking up 4 yards, you've lost the game. You have to go for it.
100% agree. I mean, we saw almost 50 points by half in the first game.
By halftime. Over 50 points. It was 52 at the half in the first game. Now we've already got a 4th and 4. Trips to the left side. Solo tight end right side. Jaden Daniels, former LSU, former Arizona State Sun Devil. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it LSU first. In the shotgun, and we're going to get a timeout called by Slim Ghost. Didn't like something
That's a good timeout right there. When you audible too much, you'll get a false start oftentimes. So when they see the linemen start to jump, they'll just spam timeout and save themselves the 5-yard penalty.
I was about to say, I saw the flag coming there.
Yeah.
And he called it in time.
4th and 4. Shotgun for Daniels. Pressure
He's
shown
mugging the gap here. He's untargeting the user. Corner route wide open.
Corner route. He's got him. It is Hansen, and it's a 1st down for Slim Ghost. We got a big tournament coming up tomorrow, the Zero Chill tournament. We got Master standing by with the $1 million man himself, Henry.
Yeah, I was scanning around in the crowd, and I couldn't help but see Henry over here enjoying the action in the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA. Henry, thanks for taking the time out in this game. What have you thought about the tournament so far?
I mean, the first game got a little out of hand, but it was very entertaining. So, I'm just here, get entertained. You got a good game going on right now, and he almost went for a touchdown, but, I'm having a good time watching it all.
Now, we know you're a Mutt legend, but I got to ask you about your college football game. How is your skills on college football? Is there a team that you like that you rooted for growing up?
I never watched college football, but I'm from Chicago, so I rep Illinois. I don't know if we good or not. I don't know if we're decent, but, I hope we are. I don't know.
It was okay. Over Northwestern?
See, I told you. I just said Illinois. It just made the most sense to me. I don't know nothing about college, brother.
But it's great seeing the crowd here, of course, as you're gearing up for Zero Chill tomorrow. Last time we saw you was Most Feared. You lost to John Beast in the final. Very animated John Beast. But he's not in the tournament. He'll be in the broadcasting booth this time. What's that dynamic going to be like as you've seen him commentate on your games?
He used all his devil magic to beat me, and he didn't use it to make the next tournament. So as you see, he's in the booth. Now I'm the one playing, but, hopefully I can take advantage of this since he's been the only person to be able to stop me. I can try to win my second belt this year.
Let's get you on some college football, all right? We got to find you a team. We got to find. Hey, Nick, I wonder if you got any suggestions for him. What should be his college football team? Who should he root for?
What? Evanston is right there. David Braun's doing work at Northwestern as we've got a touchdown on the board. But I'll be honest, Illinois is not a bad choice. Okay, Brett Bielema has been doing a good job out there.
It's okay.
So you know what? I'm gonna give you a 7 out of. You get a 7 out of 10 on that one. It's a good job. I love that. Personally, if I were to pick a team, it'd be the Ohio State University. That's okay.
Don't listen.
7-0.
Don't worry about that. You can always root for Arizona State.
Henry's just focused on Bears season, okay? The Bears are fighting right now, okay? I get that. We got a touchdown on the board. Slim Ghost up 7-0 early in this game. That was not the smoothest, most compact
drive.
He had to fight
prettiest drive ever. It was 10 plays, which is a lot. in college football 26, but that's a great pass.
Hill, not a lot of speed back there, trying to get back. There's no worse feeling, Bordeaux, when you see a crosser behind you and you're just trying to get back there and you can't quite get there.
Nothing you can do about it. You just got to watch it happen.
By the way, how about that Army-Navy game tournament trophy? I mean, it's sitting right there.
That thing's pretty.
Hardware.
Although I feel like if I put that in my carry-on luggage, it might end up in a bunch of different pieces by the time I get to where I'm going.
I want to see what TSA has to say about it when you bring it through.
We're going to give away for the chat. I know there's a lot of people out there, so let's give away that Isaac Terrell item. Here's what I want the chat to answer right now. We've been doing this a little bit, and I like asking a question, somebody to pick out their best answer. So we're going to start out with an easy one. Just tell me why you deserve Isaac Terrell, why you need Isaac Terrell, why Isaac Terrell needs to be on your cut team. Let us know in the chat. We'll pick one of you to take home a free item. Who doesn't love free stuff, Bordeaux?
I mean, you can't go wrong with free stuff. Sounds like this stuff's pretty good.
No, this new Bull Blitz promo looks insane.
Small thing, by the way, I love the art team. I think both from Mutt and Cut does such a great job. I love having the Bull logos on the actual items. It just ties you a little more to the game.
Tony the Tiger on your Darian Mensah quarterback card.
I can't believe
Mensa.
I can't believe that you revealed Darian Mensah with the Virginia guy right there in Kurt Bankert. You're just like the guy who beat your Virginia Cavalier. That's crazy. There were no Kentucky players. Sorry, man.
Listen.
I'm listening.
What was the point?
There was a Louisville player, though, and I thought, ooh, man, we're just dunking on both of them today.
Louisville did smack us.
But it's basketball season. It's basketball season.
It's not basketball season.
It's not basketball season.
No, basketball's bad, too.
Is Pope out? Are we done?
You know, I went down to Nashville. We were playing Gonzaga. Within the first 4 minutes, the whole crowd is just booing Pope. It's not looking good. I cringe.
Bring Cal home?
You can't at this point. It was a bad ending.
He's doing work at Arkansas.
He is.
2nd and 9. Fort Joe and the Navy midshipmen. Daniels back to pass.
The fade was wide open. Wow.
That was a touchdown.
He had some space out there.
I saw that one.
So Joe is running the trip.
I was like, I could have made that throw.
The trip sex nasty formation. It's kind of the new generation of trips tight end, the way I see it. Obviously, you don't have the tight end on the line, but it has a lot of unique routes that you can't hot route in this game, so that's why people really like this
what
formation.
was that shed in the middle? He was on the line. That was a 3-tech defensive tackle who walked past the center.
Well, what a lot of people do offensively is they use the brand new untarget defender feature. So they basically tell the offensive lineman to ignore their opponent's user, and then sometimes the counter to that defensively is to blitz your user and let him walk completely free through the A gap.
Bordeaux, I know you and me know what it's like to be in a 4th and 19. It's not a great spot to be. Back to pass, Daniels in trouble, and Slim Ghost gets the turnover.
Great defense.
I saw the same concept a few times there. He must have had something he trusted, but couldn't get open.
Reminder, guys, let us know why you want some giveaways. Who deserves it? Also, we got Bordeaux, we got K-Mac up here, so make sure you're throwing those questions in the chat. We'll be popping those up periodically. It is Slim Goes short field, trips to the left side. He'll throw it to the flat. Steve Slayton, he's got that upgraded platinum shifty, picking up 2.
I was about to say, I don't know too much about this competitive side, but the platinum shifty,
You know a lot about that.
I do know a lot about that.
It's hard not to know about it.
Well, listen, Bordeaux, I've watched a lot of your videos out there. How cool is it that if you're out here, I know we got the competitive game on right now, and it's a lot of fun, but man, if you haven't played a little bit of Dynasty, gone through a little bit of recruiting, and you pull one of those, you get at a small school a 98 speed wide receiver, all of a sudden you're having some fun playing the game.
Yeah, until he hits the transfer portal.
Listen, we're not going to do that. Stay at UTSA with me. Meet.
You have to be very strategic about the guys that you recruit. Their personality matters. You want them to care about stuff like proximity to home, stay near family.
Championship contender? Not so much, okay? We're out here at Arkansas State, okay? Go Red Wolves. 1st and 10, 7-0 our score. Daniels in the shotgun trips to the left side, solo tight end, right side of the formation. We're going to get a penalty.
There's that flag we were talking about.
There it is. There's the false start, audibly too much.
Now, is it a guarantee that every time it gets down?
It's a certain number. It's the 3rd time, I believe. So, again, Slim the first time recognized it, called a timeout. That time, he either just decided it wasn't worth the timeout, he wants to preserve his last 2, or he just didn't react quickly enough.
1st and 15 now. Daniels throws a little RPO, left side is caught.
He might be
Williams
touchdown.
to the end zone. Ryan Williams might have disappeared for Alabama down the stretch, but he's still here in college football.
That was an incredible play from Williams, just breaking the tackle and then just the speed boost after to find the end zone.
Take us up. It's good. Slim Ghost. He's freewheeling right now, 14-0.
Now, speaking of Alabama, I got into an argument with Bordeaux on Twitter this past week about BYU getting left out of the college football playoff. And, you know, Alabama, a lot of people were discussing whether or not they should be in the playoff after, you know, getting beat up pretty badly by Georgia in the SEC championship
As we take a look at the replay, Bordeaux Notre Dame, Miami, Alabama, BYU. Did the committee get it right?
I think in hindsight, after seeing conference championship week, it's easy to look back and say, okay, BYU maybe shouldn't have been in. At the time, 11-1, Power 4 conference, only lost to number 5 Texas Tech. So at the time, they felt like they were a bit underranked. I do think the committee made the right decision with Miami over Notre Dame. Head-to-head has to matter at some point. But the committee didn't do them any favors. They wouldn't put them below Miami.
I feel this so much. AK Paymaster in the chat says, I deserve it because I'm a loyal watcher, ex-Navy veteran, and I should be in bed, but I'm here. Painmaster, I should be in bed too, so you know what you're taking home the giveaway. Congratulations. Guys, keep letting us know in the chat why you love this game, why you love being here. Any questions for K-Mac or Bordeaux, let us know in the chat. Listen, I agree, as Daniels is back to pass. If, for me, I know the committee has their criteria. For me, I think eye test is such a big part of that. And watching the last 3 months, Notre Dame was playing like a top 10 team.
Yeah, I agree. And I think
I get they lost to their 2 good teams early in the year. I get that. But you watch the team and you go, that's a freshman quarterback in CJ Carr who finally started playing well. Jeremiah Love came on. I thought they deserved to be there. I also thought BYU got unfairly penalized when Alabama didn't drop a spot for also getting their doors blown off in their conference championship game. That was weird to me.
And I think that's the big thing for Notre Dame is they had the freshman quarterback. I think it's hard to discredit them for the first couple losses, the first 2 losses to good teams at the start of the season when CJ Carr wasn't settled in playing his best football.
Yeah, but talk about this. You look at the debate in the college football field. How about the number of freshman quarterbacks? Ty Simpson, Bear Bachmeier. We saw Julian Sayin, who's a redshirt freshman now. Look at all these young quarterbacks leading their teams. And then you look at the veterans. We were talking about this with Kurt Bordeaux. Your Garrett Nussmeyers, your Cade Klubniks. Struggling a little bit out here. Even Carson Beck at Miami. It was a rough last couple months of the season for the Hurricanes, even though they're going to make the college football playoff. It shows the depth of talent, especially in these young kids.
Definitely.
It's very exciting for the future of college football, too, because I think last year there were a lot of really big names that stuck out that we were watching. I mean, you look at the Heisman finalists this year, those groups, it's just not the same.
Is it? That's a double cover, so you're not looking for that. Is this the weakest Heisman field we've seen?
I think it probably easily is.
And I love Fernando Mendoza, and you know I love Julian Sayin, but like, you look at the numbers, especially compared to what Travis Hunter did to get his Heisman Trophy. It's underwhelming.
Even though the Heisman finalists are probably the weakest they've ever been, I feel like the talent in general across the board is probably the highest it's ever been.
Daniels finding, looking for Hester,
Great defense
away.
again. Slim Ghost is doing a great job defensively, and that's not something he's really known for. Again, he's known for his trips offense, so for him to be playing this good a defense, not giving up a single point in an offensive game into the second quarter is pretty impressive.
K-Mac, are you going to take over the controls if this gets out of hand?
I might have to. Although I don't know if I can move the ball on Slim Ghost right now. His defense is incredible.
It's all right. I'll take over for Slim Ghost and we'll make it a close game, okay?
We'll switch at halftime.
We'll just let Bordeaux call this one.
Or Bordeaux, after watching him play Donovan Edwards.
Let me ask you this. I give you Georgia or someone, and I'm taking over worst school in the game.
Yeah.
Or actually, flip that.
I'm the best school.
Okay.
I got K-Mac in that one. So I got this.
So I'm Ball State.
Yeah.
Okay, Ball State versus you with Georgia.
If I'm Georgia and you're Ball State, do I have a chance?
No, I'd win by 40 points.
There's just no way. I'd put a lot of money on that. I'd put a lot of money on that.
I feel like we're dunking.
What a run.
I say we end this game right here and we just start me in Bordeaux.
First of all, I feel like we're dunking on Muncie, Indiana's Ball State University. Second of all, I think the worst in the game is
I think Ball State
Akron.
is. They had an update recently, so maybe it's not Ball State anymore. I know to start the year it was.
Daniels throws out to the flat. VP and Express in the chat ask K-Mac, what are the best stunts in the game?
I like to utilize a lot of different ones. Obviously, you're limited based on what defensive formation you're running. If you have one like nickel wide where you can use all of them, I like mixing them all in. If you run the same one over and over again, your opponent is going to be able to adjust. I love the Tom stunts to mix in with the contains. If you want to keep somebody in the pocket, if you want to generate pressure versus a quarterback that isn't very mobile, the Texas 4-man is great as well. So just mixing them in is probably the best way to go about it.
A little bit of defense from Joe, shooting the run in the backfield, 3rd and 9.
I was about to say that Texas 4-man front is real nice if they're not scrambling outside.
Right. But the downside to it, obviously, with the ends looping in, is you can just roll out to either side. Jaden Daniels incredibly fast, so you're not going to see a lot of Texas stunts here. 4th and 9 coming up. Let's see if Slim Ghost decides to make this. Wow, he's going to go for it. He probably doesn't trust himself to kick, if we're being honest. I feel like that plays more into this decision than just the likelihood of actually converting here.
I'm not sure what overall the kickers are at this point in Ultimate Team either, if they can consistently hit, if there's abilities for that, but I like the decision to go for it.
He's looking comeback route here on the left. Motions over the streak. Streak is getting open. The post is open as well. Robinson is going to find the end zone. 21-0.
Slim Ghost.
That's a great find right there. Joe got super aggressive. Being down 14, he had to take the risk, and a lot of things were open right there. That was a great route combo, great decision from Slim Ghost.
This is not the first time we've seen a performance like this in this exact studio, actually.
It's crazy. It's right over there. Are you okay? Do we need...
This is bringing back memories.
That was literally like our first thing that we did in here.
It was.
It was before the MCS season.
That was when college football was just coming back, all the hype in the world.
And look at us now. We've got the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA. 21-0. Take a look one more time. It's Robinson into the end zone. That's a great point, by the way. We got to do this, started this off, this relationship last year. The Madden 26, NFL 26 Championship Series returns to Full Sail University's Orlando Health Fortress. You know, Full Sail was founded in 1979 and recently has been named a 2025 top game design school by the Princeton Review.
Come on, man!
Big shout out to Full Sail University, everybody out here that continues to make the MCS and these college football productions possible. Man, every time I talk to somebody from Full Sail, Bordeaux, I wish something like Full Sail was around when old Unc was going to college. I would have killed to be at a place like this.
You know, it's a really good spot. They got a lot of great stuff going on down here.
Come here!
What did you end up doing for school?
Come on, man!
I went to Michigan State.
Come here!
Okay, wait, Michigan State but Ohio State fan?
Yeah, I grew up in Columbus. So here's the thing. My parents lived in Columbus, and I wanted to be far away from my parents for college, so 4 hours was just good enough for me, and I went to East Lansing, and at the end of the day, I had my wife there, and now I live there in the cold.
Well, it seems like you made the right choice with the school.
I beamed it.
Michigan State's been struggling a little bit.
Listen. Bye, Jonathan Smith. Sorry, man. See you later. Head back out to the West Coast, buddy.
I don't know how I feel about Pat Fitzgerald coming back.
Every hire, I feel like, is the same thing, which is depends who they bring on as coordinators, depends on how their NIL looks. That's it.
Yeah.
Every place looks like that. 21-0.
Slim Ghost is yelling after every defensive play up 21-0.
Yeah.
I mean, that just shows you how much this means to him.
Energy. Schmitty in the chat asked Bordeaux, hey, what's the best tip you have in the game?
Best tip? I mean, there's so many different ways that could go. If we're talking recruiting, it's go after players that no one else wants. You can get them easy. Gameplay-wise, coach suggestions, and just have fun with it.
I like that one. Have fun. 2nd and 10. Daniels rolling right. Looking over the middle. This man setting up a guitar shot with all these picks.
Come on, man!
I mean, this is beautiful defense. Nothing is open on any play. Joe he just hasn't done a great job of mixing it up. He's too predictable on offense right now, and Slim Ghost has just found a cage for him.
You know, I need to be studying this film right here because his defense has
Study
been
the correct side of it. You don't want to be on the other side. Make sure you're watching Slim Ghost.
Couldn't you run all over this theoretically?
He's running a pretty good run defense right now, especially with his ability to shoot the gap. You guys will notice, too, a lot of times against the run, people will use the dive mechanic to cover a lot of ground. That mechanic is great for making tackles in open space.
End of one, or excuse me, the two-minute warning, it is anchors away right now. The midshipmen need help. They need a couple more. They need the armada to come in. Yeah, the lifeboats are out right now. There's still a lot of time, but right now it is the land attack, 21-0. Army on top. In trouble.
That's good run defense.
3rd and 4.
Yeah, and if you're Joe, you have to be aggressive. He's been aggressive since the start, but Slim Ghost has done such a fantastic job of dealing with the pressure, blocking his running back, running this quarterback run to counter the double mug defense where the linebackers are in the gaps, right? You're trying to get to the outside edge. Sometimes with that user being in that gap as well, they can pop through and shoot you in the backfield, but if you get to the outside, oftentimes it's for a big play.
4th and 4. Finding some defense. I had a feeling Slim Ghost wasn't going to punt this ball.
No shot. I think what they do really well is they actually know how to throw the ball away.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes it's so easy to just force it and hope to make the catch, but I've watched them get rid of it at the right time.
You guys hear that? Yes, that's Mo Bamba. the official song of College Football 25. It's still in College Football 26. 4th and 4, Daniels rolling right.
That's good defense. Backside dig might be open. He drops it.
Wow. Joe gets a stop. You can't win this in one play. Got to get the stop first.
He needed that desperately. That's good defense. He forces him to roll out right there, and then Slim tries to throw across the field. It's just too difficult of a throw with how good that coverage is.
Now, did Joe get the ball first, or was he on defense first?
I don't even remember at this point.
Slim Ghost had it.
Picked off, and this man is making him a house call. Touchdown, Ghost!
Somebody get out the bell. It's done.
Joe has been calling the same play every single time, and that's fine when it's working.
Yeah.
But when you're down 21-0, something clearly isn't working. You just have to switch it up a little bit.
He's adjusted to it, and you can't run it back over and over.
And part of that might be nerves. Whenever I've played on the stage for tens of thousands of dollars, I feel like one of the things I've always noticed is I get tunnel vision when I'm nervous, right? You always look back at a game and be like, oh, I could have done something differently. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? It makes so much more sense when you're watching from home. You're comfortable. You don't have any actual stake in the game. When you're on the stage, it's just a little bit different.
There's a lot of pressure there because I've done the same thing. I've played on the stage for $0, just pressure in general, and man, it really eats you alive once you throw that
first pick. It's a different experience.
Daniels over the middle. Short dig route, that's a first down.
What's the best way to deal with the pressure?
I think part of it just comes with experience. So
you got to be in that situation a couple times.
Your first time being on the stage, you're going to be nervous. I mean, you got to have something wrong with you if you're not nervous, right? It takes time, and being nervous is a good thing sometimes, right? Like you want to care. If you're not nervous, then you probably just don't care.
Yeah.
So that's, it's a double-edged sword. You kind of have to find a middle ground, and it's tough to do, but I think the main way to deal with it, the best way to deal with it is by doing it a lot. Win, get back to the stage multiple times, and every time you're there, you're going to be a little bit more comfortable.
I love that advice. You want to know how's best to deal with pressure? Win. Just win.
Just win. Just find a way.
And you get so much less pressure on you when you just win your games.
And I think, too, practicing and going back to your fundamentals. Whenever you're nervous, you're always going to fall back to your level of practice. So, some guys in the competitive scene, they like to wing it. They don't like to practice too much. I might be one of those guys nowadays. And then there's some guys who are willing to practice, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Those are going to be the guys that succeed really well under pressure because, again, they fall back to what they know when they're not thinking as clearly as maybe they otherwise would be.
Or, just be like me in Bordeaux. Just play coach suggestions and have fun, and there is no pressure.
Or like John Beast and just throw streaks.
Yeah, just John Beast throwing beams. Hand off Barkley. The Midshipmen are on the board.
Hold on.
Now, I know just for morale purposes, he needed that score, but he left a little bit too much time on the clock.
Why does Slim look so mad? He's up 28-6.
Well, again, speaking on nerves, when you're down 21-0, you probably have no more nerves anymore. You're ready to play the way you normally play. So let's see if Joe can get a stop here and get back in this game.
I got to ask, Bordeaux, following your journey this year, you've seen some pretty cool sights.
I have.
Been around. Where's your favorite place that you've gotten to go, or maybe favorite event?
Neyland Stadium against Georgia, that really was an insane environment. I'm not sure you can get at many other places in the country. That has to be my favorite place I've ever watched a game.
Knoxville, Tennessee, set in the mountains. Like, it's unbelievable. Checkerboard end zone.
It's a great setup for it. Besides getting an Uber after the game, that you're going to have to walk at least a mile.
That's tough.
Well,
anyway.
and so here's the question. You being a Kentucky fan, you've watched a lot of SEC football. When you look at the hallowed stadiums that are in the SEC, where does Kroger Field rank?
Okay, see, that's just such an unfair statement because, like, I've been down to Bryant Denny this year, and
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Kroger Field's probably sitting there around the bottom, but I don't think that's a full knock on it because that just shows how great the rest of the SEC environments are. I mean, some of those college towns, that's all they got.
I mean, and that's the weird, like, team like Vanderbilt is in Nashville. There's a lot going on in Nashville. Also, they finally have a scoreboard, so good for them. But you're talking about Tuscaloosa. It's out there. Oxford, Mississippi. If you ever go down to Ole Miss, Vaught Hemingway Stadium, it's all they got in Oxford.
I want to see if Slim can make this field goal.
What is this?
There's no way Slim makes this.
40, so we're talking 56?
5% chance.
I like his odds. Give me a 50% chance on this.
5%. Look how locked in he is.
That's, well.
Wait, there might be a chance for a return.
Okay.
Hester, Seven Hester.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of space.
It's Chris Davis. Oh, it's Seven Hester. All right, I love
maybe
that.
Maybe
28-7 at the half. Auburn's going to win the football game.
I was about ready to slip that in there. I was hoping for it. I wanted to see a return.
Here's the thing that people forget about this because it gets lost in what was an unbelievable play, which was, remember, Nick Saban challenged it to get 1 second back on the clock to kick that field goal that then Auburn returned for a touchdown. So it's Nick Saban's fault. And proves why Nick Saban's not that good of a coach, right?
He's not the GOAT anymore.
He's no longer the GOAT just because of that. We're at halftime. It's all Army in this one. The veteran Slim Ghost up 28-7. Joe still got a half to fight back. It's not quite over yet. But Slim Ghost is looking dominant.
Yeah, if Joe doesn't get the ball to start this second half, I'd say. Oh, he does.
He gets it. Slim scored on the first drive, so he does get the ball. So we got some highlights here from the first half. If you're not a fan of Slim Ghost or the Black Knights, the Warriors of the Hudson, you're probably not going to like these highlights because it's a lot of Slim Ghost.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Tune in somewhere else. A little bubble screen. Ryan Williams breaking the tackle. We get to meet Ryan Williams, and he actually is kind of imposing as a human being. He's unbelievable. He's strong. He just had a tough year this year, but he's still good in college football, 26.
He definitely beat me on the stick. So did his teammate, Dre Kirkpatrick. They were great when we were down there. I actually got to go to Tuscaloosa twice this year. I got a question. Who have you beat? All right.
Me. He actually did beat me.
Because every time we mention somebody, he's lost to him.
Listen, Bordeaux is the king of losing to college football players in college football 26.
That changes this next year.
This is where he locks in, okay? College football 27, it's the year of the Bordeaux.
Well, it just depends who I'm facing. Like, if I'm getting someone that's grinding the game out a ton, it's going to be a rough
I feel like most of these college players are. They just go to practice, they come home, they game, repeat.
Yeah.
They all play Ultimate Team, too. They're locked in.
A lot of cut players. Well, and I mean, I can't even imagine being a student in college, 18 years old, and you're in a video game. Like, this isn't NCAA 11 where it was just names and numbers. Now your name, your likeness is in there. That's got to be an unbelievable experience.
Oh, well, yeah. I know a lot of NFL players like playing cut too.
Yeah.
Like I know Jahmyr Gibbs plays college ultimate team. He's got a crazy squad.
Jahmyr Gibbs should not be as good at football for how many video games he plays. Okay, this man's out here putting 240 on the ground.
Well, it might be a dot. Hester almost a touchdown.
And he's playing.
Too far.
So what went wrong there? Because he had a green meter. He set his feet, and
so I think part of it is his pocket presence. He was a little antsy right there. He floated maybe a little bit too much right. The other part of it is he might be using small pass lead increase, which again gives him more flexibility on his throws. A little rocket catch right there.
Hey, Devin Hester. All my old school Madden fans hear rocket catch and they go, ugh, not again. Right? Not again.
Basically what the rocket catch is, by the way, if you don't know, he is pass leading down, back towards the line of scrimmage, clicking onto his receiver, and coming back to the football.
You want to know how many people are going to be practicing rocket catching now that you told them how to do it? About to go into Bordeaux might hit practice mode before we leave here.
I have no idea how to stop it. Don't ask.
As many disses as I might take, I know how to do that. And it's just off of playing the game a lot. Not from a cheese perspective. I just noticed it worked. And you can get it to work against the computer pretty well sometimes.
Listen, we need to add another voice to the desk. We got Master with us.
Oh, my goodness.
He throws a toe tap beam. Uh-oh, this game's not over yet.
Freeform laser. Great pass from Joe. He's taking a sip of water. He's ready to lock in, get a stop, and make this a game.
Shades of Santonio Holmes. Toe tap in the end zone. How about that? Matt, you show up
Hey,
and we get
I
big
picked
plays.
a good time to come back
Great
on
job.
stage. Hey, but I also come bearing gifts because
You got gifts?
it's time to do some giveaways, all right?
Oh, you're giving stuff away to us?
Come on, not to you, not to you guys.
Then you didn't bear gifts for me.
My presence is a gift. How about that? But I have gifts for the chat because
some cut giveaways?
we're giving away some Bowl Blitz giveaways.
I'm gonna type in the chat.
Let's see in the chat who wants Kajon Owens. I knew you were gassing him up. You love
Kennesaw State Owl.
Now FIU, he's a dog. You want him on your team.
Panthers?
Chat, talk to me. Why do you deserve Kajon Owens' Bowl Blitz card? Give us the best answer. The best answer will get this card.
Hey, does Florida have enough teams? We got Florida, Florida State, Florida Atlantic, Florida International, South Florida, home of Brian Hartline now.
UCF,
Great play calling, buddy.
UCF, of course. Shout out to them.
The Bounce House. Talk about an environment. Scott Frost out there.
Okay, we can't forget our HBCUs. Florida
Get some
A&M.
Florida A&M,
Come
yeah.
on now.
Rattlers got
The
some
Rattlers.
great jerseys. You also got Jacksonville over there.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Florida,
Tampa,
Florida State.
University of Tampa.
Tampa.
I mean, how they're playing, the Miami Dolphins are basically a college team.
Hey, they've been better lately.
6 and
They've
7.
been.
Hey, after we saw them in Madrid. After we saw them in Madrid.
We were the reason that the Dolphins got okay.
That comeback they had ever since then, they've been on a roll. Same record as the
28-14.
Chiefs.
Slim goes back
Crazy
past
enough.
third.
Good
down.
dot.
Oh,
I thought he threw it early.
Ralph
That's a great dot.
Beam.
So, again, Slim Ghost untargeting the user. Joe makes the right adjustment and blitzes his user through the A gap, but he just got caught in too much traffic right there.
I really shouldn't be throwing stones at glass houses as a Browns fan, huh?
No, you shouldn't.
That was
you know?
on me. That
You
was
guys lost the
volatile.
Titans.
Hey,
The
that was for
Titans.
draft position.
Tighten up.
I can't wait for Fernando Mendoza to be on the Cleveland Browns next year.
You guys are not drafting a quarterback.
Don't say that. Don't make me sad.
Speaking of quarterbacks, he's been throwing a lot of shade at our Arizona State University this whole broadcast with Jaden Daniels.
Forks up.
You know?
Forks
He
up.
has.
Hey, Jeff Sims is awesome.
He is.
Yes, awesome.
He was fantastic.
Who you guys gonna get a transfer quarterback?
We'll see.
We got Cam Dyer.
Cam Dyer, he's going
He's going to be a sophomore, I believe, 4-star. And then Jake Betty, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. I think he's one of the top high school quarterback recruits, so he's coming in.
4-star recruit. Kenny was interviewed yesterday at a press conference, and he was pretty giddy about whatever the quarterback situation will be. So,
well, I trust Kenny because he helped develop Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, so he's got
Jared
a good
Goff, him and
great track record.
Arroyo.
Yep.
So we'll be fine. Arizona State will be just fine.
Forks up, man.
Activate the Valley.
Great run. Daniels
Yeah.
beautiful
30,
blocks.
25.
He's going to slide down.
Down to the 20.
I mean, I want to see a move right there. I want to see a hurdle.
By the way, we talk about all the great freshmen in college football. You know who doesn't get bring up enough?
Talk to
How
me.
about JKS out at UCLA?
Man.
Or Cal.
Or Cal. Sorry,
Cal,
Cal.
yeah.
The Golden Bears. Dude putting up numbers. And just because he's on the left coast and you don't get a lot of West Coast football watchers, quietly, maybe one of the best freshmen out there.
Can we keep him quiet? He's Kentucky's quarterback next season.
Oh, is that what's going on here?
He just confirmed this week he's going back to Cal.
Oh, well.
Wow, you just tried to break news and then came back to breaking news.
Might have had some conversations with some people. The Burners, we had different feelings about who
Let's
should
throw it
be.
over to our college football insider, Bordeaux, down there.
How did that Kentucky-Louisville game go, by the way?
Ooh.
I mean,
Wow.
what is the point of that? That's just.
I'm just asking. My
RPO?
memory fog right now.
We did awful, but it has led to the acquisition of Will Stein and us eventually getting rid of Mark Stoops.
Oh, that's right.
We had
So
to
Will
have a
Stein era
reason.
now. I forgot. I'm sorry. Why am I looking in the past?
Will Stein's going to come in and change everything. It doesn't matter that we got to play against 9 SEC schools on our schedule.
Yeah.
And then Notre Dame might want to get in the mix too. None of that matters.
Notre Dame
No.
doesn't want to play anybody. They quit on
What are
Bourne.
they going to do if they don't want to be with the ACC anymore? What do you think they're going to do?
They'll schedule Washington State, Oregon State.
They're going to play the Pac-2 over and over. Slayton. Hey, the Pac-12's coming back.
It is coming back.
Now, I will say it's a little weird with conference realignment. For example, who doesn't love the Mountain West? Old school. Who's joining the Mountain West? Team from Illinois. Northern Illinois.
Northern
Going to the
Illinois,
Mountain
that's
West.
right.
You know the mountains of Illinois.
Yes.
Well, Texas State is going to the Pac-12.
Shout out to the Bobcats. Hand up.
Oh,
Fundamental
touchdown.
power football. Slim Ghost is cooking.
Speaking of Texas, shout out Slim Ghost. From
Representing
Dallas. Representing my hometown. Doing us well here.
Were you a college football guy growing up? Were you like
Oh, love the college football. I mean, you have to understand, growing up in Dallas,
SMU.
We had the Big 12.
Baylor.
I mean,
TCU.
Bro, TCU, I was there for the LT era of TCU.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
and they were still in the West Coast Conference then. So, or excuse me, they were in the WAC at the time.
It was the WAC. Yeah.
It was a WAC. So, Western Athletic Conference. I don't even remember what the abbreviation.
Because it was the Western. It was them. Boise State.
Boise
was in the
State
WAC,
was still in the WAC, and so yeah, like it was a beautiful time. The inception of the Big 12. You know, you had the ACC football. It was such a regional sport. And growing up in Texas, you just got a taste of everything within that. Like you can watch a Texas game, a Texas A&M game, a Baylor game, a Texas Tech game. There's so many alums in Dallas as well in the Dallas Fort Worth.
And there was no Longhorn Network. It was just on TV.
Bombs away, Hester.
Look laying out, diving catch, first down for Joe. Yeah, I mean, like, I still remember when, like, Thanksgiving, you had NFL Thanksgiving football, but I remember, like, Nebraska, Colorado would play Thanksgiving weekend.
Along with Texas, Texas A&M.
Stewart.
Texas A&M was played on Thanksgiving. It's so good to see that game back now.
Corner out, pick. Oh, he drops it.
You'd have the Egg Bowl, too. I mean.
Yeah, the Egg Bowl, of course, that's still going on. Of course, if
they need to move the Egg Bowl back to Friday.
I love
it. On Friday.
Thursday.
Yeah, they should move it on Thursday. Yeah, they should move it on Thanksgiving. I agree. Of course, we got the Territorial Cup as well. Huge rivalry.
Well, I don't want to talk about
Arizona
that one.
State. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was
Come on.
But
Noah Fafita.
But it's great to see a lot of these rivalries still existing, at least, and still existing on that Thanksgiving week. Hopefully, we can bring more of those back.
Well, and I'm from South Carolina as well, so Clemson, South Carolina is a huge one.
Huge rivalry.
I think both those teams probably expected to be in the playoff this year.
They did
to start the season, and it didn't end out.
We saw that.
You know, like
we saw that. We saw X Open.
Put us on the stage.
Put us on right here.
You had Klubnik, you had Brandon Sellers, a lot of preseason
What
hype
happened to
for
Lenore
these two
Sellers
teams,
this year?
and it just did not.
Bad offensive line for South Carolina. Terrible offensive line. I think he's
Beamer.
probably out of there next year. Maybe Miami. Sellers and
don't give him no.
Maybe Miami. I'm thinking Miami.
I'm thinking not. I'm thinking.
Oh, pressure.
That was the game right there. He has no chance now.
That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it.
I'm good,
baby.
Slim. Thanks for asking, man. Thought he was talking.
Have we taught national champs? Who do we think is going to win? Who do we think is going to win it all? I mean, I kind of Nick doesn't even want to talk first because oh, look at this though.
Steve Slade. He hit him with the too little. Oh, you
with the stick, and he's out.
At that point, it's over.
Wow. Great run.
My dog.
That's the favorite to win it all right now. Him in the championship, I'm rooting for Slim.
You got Slim over Tay?
I do.
That's going to be a good matchup right there.
I'm going with my guy, Tay. 614 represent. Come on. The Ohio State.
Someone has to root for Slim. I'll take it.
Hey, you know he from Dallas. I'm right there with you, man.
All right.
And he feels the weight. All of his Army boys will tell him, you better bring it home. So I think he will.
Yeah, see, I'm feeling like we're on game day right now. We got our picks in.
We got special teams. It's Devin Hester on the sideline. 20 to the inside the 20. You know our man Henry knows a little bit about Devin Hester, former Chicago Bear.
Of course he does.
I mean, he was like 1 when he was running the ball, but like
I don't know if he saw
child.
He probably doesn't even remember Devin Hester college football.
I was about to say he didn't know anything about college.
No,
so.
no, he doesn't know college Devin Hester. But shout out Devin Hester.
Nice throw, Livingstone.
Nice shot.
And then he gets baptized like a Sunday morning.
You know, speaking of great punt returners, too, I'm a Patriots fan. Marcus Jones.
Oh, man.
I saw a graphic this week. Him compared to Devin Hester punt returns. He's got better numbers.
As a Browns fan, I got Josh Cripps. That's what I got.
You do have Cribs. Shout out Dante Hall if we're going there. Going to throw up the X Factor. Some great special teams returners.
Wait, let's talk. That's a nice throw. A little out route. Touchdown.
He loves his corner route.
For Joe. Come on, let's talk about the great Kentucky football players. Any Wan'Dale Robinson fans out there? He's been balling for the Giants.
I don't know why
He's like
Kentucky's
5'7".
catching some of these strays, man.
I'm trying to think of other. Listen, y'all got basketball on lock. Like 80.
We don't have basketball on lock.
Okay, Mark Pope is struggling, but you've got basketball history on lock.
We have volleyball on lock. That's how you know how bad the sports season is.
Big shout out to the Kentucky volleyball team.
Hey, volleyball's blowing up, bro. Volleyball's popping, man.
You seen what they could do up at like Nebraska and all that?
Nebraska's insane. Yeah.
You want to talk about, who's the back-to-back Big 12 volleyball champions? Arizona State University, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yup.
Wisconsin volleyball's got it going on there too.
They do, man. Shout out volleyball, man. It's blowing up. It's been great to see.
When is collegiate pickleball coming?
Soon.
Soon?
I'm going to start it. I think that's going to be.
We should start our own school.
Let's do it.
We should.
I'm saving eligibility for it.
And we've got our first winner for our first giveaway.
Dog? It's the Earn Dog.
Earn Dog 1377. Well, guess what, Earn Dog? You done earned John Owens wide receiver card from the Bold Blitz Cut Player Reveal. Army veteran of the greatest country, USA, and I'm here as a loyal fan of the best community in the world, Earn Dog. Great to have you as part of this amazing community, and I hope you enjoy that card. Hey, we have more stuff to give away.
Yeah, I got to get in the chat and get my burners going.
In the final, we will have a giveaway every single quarter.
Is that legal? Are we allowed to do that?
Hey, I'm making up the rules as we go right now. And I have
you checked?
I am giving away more rules right now as we speak, because in the second half, we will have 2 dump trucks.
Oh, don't throw the
trucks.
Don't throw the DT word around.
Big DTs in the building. Dump truck in the third quarter. Dump truck in the fourth quarter. Again, I hope this is correct. It is correct, because I'm saying it right now. It is official, as if I'm Adam Pierce.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting word. Master's been fired. He actually wasn't allowed to do that, man. It's been a pleasure. Have a good luck, everybody. As there goes Robinson up the sidelines to the 40-yard line.
Stay in bounds.
Giveaway every quarter. Dump truck third quarter. Dump truck fourth quarter. Something to look forward to in the final here. Stay tuned. This will be an amazing final that we have
get
for
in
you.
the chat. We got to get these.
I know. I need
we'll
to type
split
dump
them up.
truck.
Hey, man. Whoever's getting that Keyshawn Johnson, you better go crazy with that one.
You guys will notice Slim only has 200 passing yards and 42 points. Joe hasn't done a great job of making him actually pass the football. It's a lot of QB runs. The bubble has probably accounted for most of his passing yards. The inside zone. You got to make Slim Ghost pass the football when you're down this many points.
I mean, it doesn't help you throw a pick 6 or 2.
No, that doesn't help. Joe just got off to a bad start. He clearly has a lot of talent. He's been throwing some dots in the second half, but it's just been such a big deficit. It's hard to come back from.
I mean, I can tell just being from in his position before, it's the nerves, man. Once the nerves were gone, he came out and he played potentially a better second half.
I would just like to point out that ever since it was 21-0, this is a tie ball game. So hang your hat on that one. You won the second. You tied the second half.
Once the pressure goes out, you play a whole different way.
Ooh, you almost had him with the switch stick too. 4th down coming up, out of field goal range. He might try it. Slim is not making that field goal.
All right, K-Mac, we got if Bordeaux and Master play some college football right now, who you taking in that?
I haven't seen you play college football.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the intrigue, baby. That's the intrigue.
I might still take you.
That's the intrigue.
I guess what? I'm taking Bordeaux in that one. Come on, man.
Wow.
You can get a win.
Wow. You know what I'll do? You know what my strategy is?
What's the strategy?
Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball.
He's about to go. He's going to go full Army. Triple option. 2:19 to go. Joe, we're going to cut into this 21-point deficit. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Throwing it up.
Livingston up top.
One-on-one.
He has him.
Does he have him?
Drops it.
So there have been a lot of drops in this.
There's drops in the chat. There's drops here.
Like, in Dynasty, I guess I might be recruiting the right guys, but I'm not seeing drops like this
Master
ever.
recruiter Bordeaux.
Oh, you be big recruiting?
I do.
Big recruiting?
Yes, sir.
Hit them streets?
They want to come to Charlotte, man.
It's a dot, Hester.
A 49er? They want to be a 49er?
They do. It doesn't matter if they're a 5-star, maybe a 3-star, sneak them in there, but.
Shout out to Biff Poggi and the Charlotte 49ers. And his tank top sweatshirt. 2:07 to go. Daniels back to pass, looks over the middle, it's caught. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson. That's a first down. That's a reference for a 1960s song, so I'm sure that went over well in the chat. You're welcome.
Are you pipeline out of Georgia, Florida? Which one were you looking at when you're trying to hit the streets?
You know, honestly, the best thing you can do is go to the states that don't have good established pipelines. You find a good kid from Montana.
He's got touchdown. One. Barkley, touchdown. Midshipmen. So you're big recruiting the Wyoming players.
big Montana.
Yeah.
North Dakota goes
anywhere,
crazy.
Look for the next Josh Allen, huh?
You got to think, like, even in Kentucky, there's not really many schools competing for the talent level there.
Yeah.
So you can come in and take that 4-star that no one else is going after. It works really well for any state that doesn't have many pipelines where the big schools
You're just staying out of Florida. You're like, no.
Don't go Florida, don't go Georgia, don't go Alabama,
Texas.
don't go Pennsylvania, don't go Texas. Like, California, stay away.
He's out there going mahalo in Hawaii, like trying to find
Hawaii's
next Timmy Chang.
Well, I did an ASU online dynasty. And so, ASU, it's like a 3.5-star program, I think, in the game.
Yeah.
So I was trying to recruit against Alabama for like all these 98-speed takeoff receivers. And I looked at my recruiting at the end of the season. I had no recruits. Nobody wanted to go to ASU. I was like, all right, we're just going to lose every game in season 2.
It sounds like you got to activate the valley.
Yeah, I know, right? Need some more NIL donors.
That's kind of where I think there's a big challenge for Pat Fitzgerald at Michigan State is he's not coming from another school where he can bring some seniors, some guys to transfer with him. He has to start off trying to recruit at Michigan State in the Midwest where it's tough to recruit at Michigan State. It's been a long time since Mark D'Antoni was there and that team was running. They had the one K-9 year, and that's been it since about 2017.
Well, that's the new blueprint, right? I mean, we might see it with Franklin and Virginia Tech. And that's not that tough of a conference anymore, right? He doesn't have to play again.
What do you mean? They have a
Ohio
7-5 champion.
Hey, Duke was pretty good. Mensa's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
He was paid a lot.
But I believe
highest paid quarterback.
Signetti came over from JMU, right?
Correct.
Brought a ton of players. They were dominating. Were they even Division I when he was there?
He brought them up.
He brought them
moved up. So some of those players were FCS when they moved up to FBS.
Right.
But some of those guys had just come into college.
And that's the main reason for the resurgence of Indiana. So
because they had all those JMU kids came in to bridge the gap, and then you go and attack the portal. You get Fernando Mendoza,
right?
Elijah Surratt, absolute beast out there, and now all of a sudden you're the #1 team in the nation.
Well,
if you went back in time 10 years and told somebody the #1 team in college football is Indiana,
it's insane.
They're staring at Tom Allen going, how?
I know.
And now look at them.
Well, can we talk about Cal with Mendoza and then JKS?
Yeah.
Whoever's doing the job of recruiting a quarterback there is doing a great job.
We'll see if JKS sticks around.
I also want to give a shout out to Indiana's quarterbacks coach and co-offensive coordinator, Chandler Whitmer. Got the chance to meet him in May. Brilliant mind.
Man, look at this man.
He's going to be a future head coach.
Who I met. Boy, who else
He's going to be a
meet?
future head coach here.
K-Mac, who have we met? Okay.
I'm just trying to shout out people. I knew after talking to him for a couple hours, I was like, yeah, and Mendoza are going to do some special things. I didn't know it was going to be the #1 team in the country, but it's amazing to see the work paying off.
It is Nini's and GG's. This one going the way of the Black Knights. Slim Coast representing. He'll take home the victory over Joe. We have our final set. There's some hardware on the line here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We've got a final here from Winter Park, Florida. It's the Army-Navy game tournament.
Full Sail University is proud to host this year's Madden Championship Series on our campus. We are thrilled to have our students, grads, and faculty working alongside the EA team to produce this incredible series of events. We also want to congratulate EA on the release of 2 of the season's biggest games, Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26. These games feature the work of more than 40 Full Sail grads who contributed their skills in development, engineering, design, audio, animation, and more to the iconic series.
The Army-Navy game, 2025 Army-Navy game, the 126th meeting is this Saturday, December 13th, 2025 at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm now standing by with two competitors who are going to be at that Army-Navy game. We got our finalists, Slim Ghost and Tay. Slim, I'm going to start with you, man. Talk to me a little bit about what this means, not just to be able to go to the game, but to represent as a Army veteran, be able to represent the Black Knights, and even represent them up here.
Man, it means the world. You know, I've been trying to just do my best and know I'm trying to hold the reputation of the Army. You know, I've been in there, and all my guys in battle, I'm going to make sure I do this for y'all. So,
I got to feel like after that first game, you're feeling pretty confident about it, especially how you play.
I feel confident. You know, I'm always ready. You know, stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And I know I got a good opponent, and he going to lose.
On the flip side, you're going to be taking on Tay. Tay, you had a little bit of a battle there with Dub. You guys going back and forth. Talk to me about what it means to be up here, not just playing the game, but be able to bring some of that energy.
I try to put on a show every time I step on the, just play the game. I try to put on a show, be entertaining, and, you know, just have fun.
And I know you've watched this, man. I know you've watched the Gulag before. You know about Slim Ghost. Talk to me what you're going to need to be able to do to take down a legend in Ghost.
I was able to watch what he liked to do, so...
He scouted you. Uh-oh.
I kind of know what I got to do to secure this.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Our final coming up, Army, Navy, Slim Ghost, and Tay. But before that, let's throw it over to Master.
All right, guys, if you are enjoying this amazing action for EA Sports College Football 26, maybe you want to play Army-Navy game at home, want to beat your cousins up during the holiday season, well, guess what? Do I have a bargain deal for you? Get in the game with EA Sports College Football 26 Deluxe Edition, now up to 50% off at the Microsoft Store. This is promotional only between December 4th and December 17th. You want to make sure you capitalize on this moment. There's nothing better than spending the holiday season with your friends, with your family, playing this incredible game and enjoying the bowl season while also being able to go up 21-0 on your little nephew. You gotta put them in their place, don't you?
Lesson,
you know what I'm saying? This is how they come up, coming of age. They have to learn how to play the hard way.
Yeah,
exactly.
You cannot let them have it easy. You got to go full steam.
Absolutely. And of course, nothing has come easy for our two finalists here as we take a look at the bracket and where we currently stand right now. And two guys well deserving for a final here for the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think Slim, again, known for that trips offense. Tay, known for the bunch offense. So it's kind of a clash of different metas here, and we'll see who takes down the title.
Yeah, I'm leaning Slim. I'm keeping my pick with Slim. We're going to lean there. Okay, Mac?
I think I'm going Tay just because he has the experience on the game. I know for a fact he plays more than Slim, although Slim, I think, could pull off the upset.
It would be very interesting. As the highlights from these semifinals as well, what was the biggest takeaway that you took away from these two games?
Yeah, I was really surprised by how good a defense Slim played. So that was surprising to me. We'll see if he can keep it up versus a player as consistent as Tay.
Fair. For me, just seeing the turnovers, man. So many interceptions for both these guys. Now they're going up against each other. We'll see who's turning it over more. I mean, that's going to be the difference maker. It typically is.
Yeah, it is. And the game and the pacing of it. I mean, we talked about strategies. You guys were interested in seeing what kind of playbooks we were looking at. What has been your thought process as you look at these two players right now and how they've been able to approach this game?
Yeah, again, impressive on the defensive side of the ball. In terms of Slim Ghost, it's hard to play defense in this game. So anybody who can consistently lock somebody down, produce turnovers, that always catches my eye. I'm always going to try to steal something they're doing, add it to my own game plan.
Yeah.
And now we move over to semifinal 2 highlights as well, and an impressive, dominant performance from your guy and my Dallas native as well. Well, I might be leaning.
We're
rooting for him. He started off with a 21 skunk there, and you talked about defense, and that pick 6 right there seemed like it all but sealed it going into halftime.
Absolutely. There was a point I was literally about to say, there's a chance Joe gets back in this game if he can finish off this drive strong, gets the ball to start the second half, but throws the pick 6. It's completely out the window after that.
Yeah, and we saw a much closer game in the second half, but unfortunately, going down 21-0, it's just very hard in this game to be able to come back from such a massive deficit. But a valiant effort in the second half to try and put up an impressive performance by Joe in the second half and kept it competitive, but ultimately it just was too much.
Absolutely, yeah.
As we continue to watch the highlights, who's the one player, one of these cards that's been the most impressive for you today that you've seen?
You know, for me, it's Jaden Daniels. Again, it's the quick release. Obviously, both competitors in the finals are going to be using him. That's the biggest thing for me. Like when I'm choosing a quarterback in Ultimate Team, I want the guy who gets the ball out the fastest, dealing with the mid-blitz pressure. That's the most important thing easily.
And it's going to be interesting to see which one of these players using the same quarterback will be able to take advantage of that. This is the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA. The final is here. You guys ready? Yeah! Let's get it going. Let's see it.
I was going to hype him up a little bit more, get him louder.
Time to make the Army proud.
Let's go! I'm proud of this moment because I've only been playing college football for 1 year, and I feel like I'm the best player on the game, and I'm here to show it.
I've always felt like I was one of the best players in the world, and being able to prove on the grand stage representing the U.S. Army means a lot to me, and I want to win. My moment is here.
Let's make it happen.
It's our finals here from the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. Let's welcome our players representing the Black Knights of Army, a veteran himself, the host of the Gulag. It's none other than Slim Ghost. On the flip side, representing the Midshipmen, from the 614 Columbus's own, Tay. These two will battle it out for some hardware, some bragging rights to call themselves a champion. It is Slim Ghost and Tay here from the Army-Navy game tournament presented by USAA and Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. The energy in the building has been fantastic. We got Nick Mazesco, Master K-Mac, and none other than Bordeaux here on the desk. Bordeaux, man, this is a special, I mean, we were talking about it with Kurt, how special the Army-Navy game is because it gets its own weekend. I mean, that's how the entire country will be tuned into this one. And it's really cool that we get to do this event now on College Football 26.
Absolutely. It's a special weekend. They got a special tournament today. It's great to see some representation from these schools, too.
As these two battle it out, I honestly, I feel like we got a pretty even matchup here, K-Mac. These two guys know what they're doing. They're going to be throwing a little bit of wrinkles out there. I feel like we're going to see a good mix of that high-powered passing offense mixing in some of those RPOs. I don't know about you. This feels like a tough game to pick.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, we just talked about it. Slim Ghost, he wants to do what he did against Joe. He wants to run the inside zone, throw the bubble, run the QB power. We'll see if Tay can actually stop it and force him to utilize some of those route combos that he has out of trip side end.
Master, my favorite thing about this is not just the energy in the building. Energy in the Twitch chat has been rolling out here. I know we're over here, we've been doing a lot of MCS stuff, but the college football community is showing out for this tournament.
They are showing out and showing up. It is popping right now, and let's reward them, should we not? Let's go ahead and
hold on. Let me get into chat.
Let's give away our first giveaway here. At least let's get the chat going because I'm really excited about this Eric Rivers 94 overall card, a speedster wide receiver out of Georgia Tech. We're gonna give this one away in the first quarter of this game. Again, we're giving away a bowl blitz cut player every quarter. We've got 2 dump trucks in the second half as well. Tell us why you deserve this Eric Rivers 94 overall card, Georgia Tech wide receiver. You'll get the chance to catch him in the Pop-Tarts Bowl versus BYU, but you can get your hands on this before anyone else.
By the way, you want to talk about 2 coaches I was surprised didn't get looks? How about Clark Lee at Vanderbilt? How did he not get a look at some of these big
He did. He re-signed. They paid him some more.
Talk about locking down some of those schools. Vanderbilt went and went, hold on. Don't you go anywhere here. Let me.
Do you want to know how much money Penn State's coaching search earned other coaches? $370 million.
Between Matt Rule, between Clark Lee. I mean, think of the names that Penn State was throwing out there. They thought they were in for Lane Kiffin. They weren't. Okay, sorry. Lane was staying in the South. But, man, it's insane. And how about the job Georgia Tech, the rambling wreck this year did? I mean, talk about toughness at the quarterback position. I swear he was injured half the year and still fought through it. GT putting in work. And I know the ACC is down, but Georgia Tech's a real deal.
You know, if they could have just had a stronger finish to the season, they could have been in that playoff conversation, ACC championship conversation. But we got 7-5 Duke winning it, so.
Shout out to Darian Mensah, Tulane's finest. As these boys getting into the game, a championship came back. There's nothing like some hardware, and a championship game. You talk about pressure, we talk about a lot. There's a little bit of pressure on these guys. They want to win this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, Slim is a veteran. Tay, his dad was in the Navy. Both these guys are representing their respective branch. They want to win for a multitude of reasons. The biggest one is really pride.
As here we go.
So how big of a decision is it for them to get kickoff versus return? Like,
most people want to receive the ball out of half. I personally don't mind. Typically, I start with the ball. I want to score and then just focus on defense. It probably depends on whether you consider yourself an offensive or defensive player.
A defensive player being able to get the ball at halftime feels like a big, because they get to go out there and set the tone a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, like, I feel like if you're an offensive guy, you're able to start off with a touchdown. You immediately shift the pressure the other way.
Exactly.
If you don't score on that first offensive drive, though.
If you're like us, you turn the ball over on the first drive.
I was about to say.
It's great.
I'm big on getting the ball second half.
I am too.
Trying to get the double dip right before halftime.
Ooh.
I love taking advantage of that.
Yeah, that QB power is not going to work. He's running that double mug, which is kind of the look you want to run this run against, but Tay is really aggressively mugging that center, and he's going to pop through that gap pretty frequently.
And you want to talk about a tip for people out there. If you're running any of these, especially like the double mug, you see how he brings down that safety right over the center. That will immediately, you'll get some disengages down there, and it immediately creates a little bit of havoc in the backfield.
Yeah.
So that's a great tip for people out there.
Absolutely.
I already wrote it down, by the way, so I'm going to start trying that.
I think Slim's going to need to block his running back quite a bit this game. We'll see if he has enough four-man route combos to consistently move the football if he does decide to block his running back.
See, it's tough because I play in franchises where we have play cooldowns and play limits, so you can only call each defense twice, and it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, right.
You can't be relying on that double mug. Play clock down to 6, down to 5. First drive of this championship game. Jaden Daniels back to pass.
Zig,
Out
good
route from the
dodge,
slot. There is
Robinson.
Robinson. First down and more. Hits a little juke move and picks up a first down.
That's a good play. You guys can see it right there. Four-man route combo, block the running back. Make sure you pick up the blitz. You can't afford to be sacked on third down. Otherwise, it can be fourth and long. That's not a situation you want to be in when somebody is willing to blitz this many people every play.
Slayton will motion out of the backfield. First down and 10. Nobody's okay. See if Slayton can
pressure.
And there is the defense. Slim goes to a little point nod.
Little wrinkle right there. He ran his trips to the short side of the field. He's trying to get better spacing to the right side of the field in this case, especially with the motion out running back. He'll probably do it again here.
It seems like that streak's going to get open. I would throw it every time, but it did get guarded pretty well the last play, so.
You're at least looking over there first. That's where your eyes are going first. Over the middle, it's complete. Pick up a couple, set up a 3rd and 7. You know, Bordeaux with Kentucky bringing in Will Stein. For people who don't know, Will Stein, offensive coordinator at Oregon. How long has Oregon just been an offensive powerhouse? I mean, we're talking 20, 25 years at this point. And to bring in a young coach like that, that's got to be exciting as a Kentucky fan.
I'm very excited for it. It's the decision we needed to make. If we're going to compete in the SEC, you need to have a hire like that work out. So I like the risk.
Stem down post route on the tight end. Daniels those comeback route left side.
Thrown early. 4th down coming up. I might have tried R1. I might have tried to lob it up there. He didn't want to take the risk. It was a good decision, just I think a bit too early.
Seems like comeback routes are not ones you can lean on too much.
They are great routes, but they are timing intensive.
They take a long time to develop. That's the downside.
They take a long time to develop, and if you throw them a tad early or a tad late, they're not. But if you find the timing, comeback routes are great because they act like a streak, and then all of a sudden they're coming back to the ball. 4th and 7, taking the shot over the top on 4th down. Mr. Robinson.
High ball.
Down, Slim. Was it a read? I'm not sure, but it worked out.
Deuce is 6'6", right?
Yeah.
So that's a big body right there. You highball it, put it where the DB can't get to, and that's a great decision from Slim on a play that was otherwise bagged.
I was about to say, you put that back shoulder right there, and you're good.
I think he's being a little bit too predictable in offense, though. You guys can notice right there, Tay didn't actually have a man assignment on the outside left receiver. He put him in a cloud, expecting the comeback route.
Hit him, boy. You got to hit him. You just hit him.
Take a look one more time. Throw it up.
Perfect ball.
To the Florida State Seminole. By the way, how about Florida State keeping Mike Norvell? That buyout must have been pretty big.
That's the thing. Like Kentucky, we almost couldn't get rid of Stoops because his buyout, we had to pay it in 60 days.
Yeah, how about all those buyouts? These coaches just James Franklin getting paid and then gets to go and coach somewhere else.
That actually helped Penn State a lot, too, because Virginia Tech's paying his salary now, covers for it. But Virginia Tech gets all Penn State players he gets to transfer over, so.
Think Drew Aller? Do anybody want Drew Aller anymore? That's my question.
Drew Aller's got to be done at this point.
What?
I think
Is
he's
he?
a senior.
I think someone wants
Is
this
anybody
Eric Rivers
drafting
card
him?
real quick. Reckles.
Reckles 1K?
1K.
Took me a second to read that, dude. I'm like,
Reckless.
Reckless. There you go. Reckless.
There's a K. It's not reckless.
It's reckless.
It is reckless.
Reckless.
1K. Thank you.
It's reckless.
Reckless.
No, it's reckless. He's reckless. He's a reckless man.
Reckless 1K.
His kid is
I'm letting my
reckless.
kids stay up on a school night to watch this with me. Reckless. That's a bit reckless, but for that recklessness, we're going to give you this Eric Rivers 94 overall card. Georgia Tech wide receiver. Enjoy that speed, and hopefully your kid can stay up to watch this, what should be a tremendous final. We're not done giving away gifts and cards yet. The next one we're giving away.
Defense.
Are we giving away?
We are giving away Aiden Jackson, 94 overall cornerback out of Georgia Southern.
Shout out.
Catch him in the Birmingham Bowl versus Appalachian State.
That Birmingham Bowl, they had 9 teams decline to go play Georgia Southern in the Birmingham Bowl. They went through everybody. I almost got invited.
So you can Gata.
Put me in, coach.
Big Gata.
That was a great read.
Panthers, right? Georgia State?
He made a great decision right there. I feel like oftentimes on 3rd and longs, 4th and longs, people want to throw past the sticks. Sometimes you don't need to. Sometimes they'll give you the underneath, you check it down, and you can run for it.
Daniels in the shotgun.
2 minutes in the first.
Oh, he gave him the,
got him.
He gave him the touchdown.
He got him. That's Deuce Robinson. Oh, he turned on the burner. The afterburners. The NOS was engaged, and Deuce Robinson into the end zone. It's 6-7.
See.
We're going to do that every game.
Look at the crowd. You got to activating the crowd, activating the chats.
I'm a man of the people. Okay? I'm a grown adult man of the people.
It took it too long. Like 2 months ago, that would have been cool. Now it's past.
Yeah, but I'm also a 35-year-old man who unironically dabs.
Saying you killed it.
Yeah, I did.
So, killed the joke.
And honestly, it's probably good for everybody. Okay?
It probably is. I still don't even know what that means, but I digress. I'm a millennial. I don't want to look it up. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But in the chat, let us know why you deserve this Aiden Jackson card. Please, we're trying to give this one away. Aiden Jackson, 94 overall cornerback at Georgia Southern.
Jane Daniels in the shotgun trips to the left side. Solo tight end right side of the formation.
I've noticed a lot of people are using the dot ability on their quarterback as well from the rack. Passes and Daniels. That was bad stick.
Yeah, so what does this dot ability do?
It just gives you more accurate passes when you're standing still in the pocket. That's the difference between Madden and college football. Is college football, the throws are a little bit more sporadic, and if you want more consistency, the dot ability is a great option.
By the way, you mentioned how reckless is keeping this kid up. My wife just texted me. She's got a snow day tomorrow, so.
Hey!
Cool, I guess.
Not the only kid staying up, huh?
I guess my daughter can stay up a little later.
I don't think there's any better feeling as a kid than looking at the news.
But see, back in the day, we used to have to wait for the ticker to go through.
Yes, and your school would scroll across.
And there was no worse feeling than when it would skip over it, and you're like,
You'd be like, no. That had to be a typo.
You have to wait another 10 minutes.
Yeah. Now kids just get them on their phone.
Risk missing your school bus.
Welcome to our Boomer podcast here. Let's talk about other things that were better.
We need some youth on this panel.
I mean, I'm 22. How much younger you need?
Oh my God.
You're actually 22?
But you've got the face of a 40-year-old.
I thought he was like 27.
Yeah. 22?
Yes, sir.
So what do you remember about Devin Hester?
Not a thing.
You were just talking about Henry, and what do you remember? I should have been asking you.
I mean, I don't remember him in college, of course, but I still remember him in the NFL.
That's a great run. Daniels! First down and
25-20. He'll take a seat at the 22-yard line. He remembers him from Madden. Is what he remembers him from.
You remember Atlanta Falcons, Devin Hester?
Listen, my dad's a Miami fan, so my dad would go on and on about Devin Hester. But I grew up in like the Marcus Mariota era of college football, the Johnny Manziel era. So a little bit later, Jameis Winston at Florida State.
Jameis Winston, social media star.
Yes.
Yeah. I only got about 15 years of college football watching on me.
Who remembers Colt Brennan from Hawaii?
What are you talking about? Of course.
What? Electric.
Take the false start there.
Do you remember Ricky Williams at Texas? That's what we should be asking.
Colt McCoy.
Ron Dane at Wisconsin.
Ron Dane, come on, bro. Sean Alexander, Alabama.
Tommy Frazier at Nebraska. Come on, man.
You throw out a couple names here I might not know.
I think the first college football game I played, I think it might have been like 98.
He's going play action here. I think he's going to block his running back, but you still get a small play action animation. I don't love that when somebody is mugging the gap this aggressively. We'll see. He actually ends up picking it up pretty well. Comeback route.
Oh,
dot.
I actually would like to not see the possession catch there because he had that inside pivot animation.
Yeah.
He probably would have scored.
Yeah. You got to play it safe, though.
We do. I'm possession catching everything.
Well, if I'm Tay, I'm keeping my eyes glued to the left side of the screen there. As soon as I see that wide receiver take a cut to come back on the comeback, because, again, it takes a little bit of time to develop.
Switch
even
stick
after
over
the
there.
cut, switch stick over there, try to jump it, and that's going for 6.
Bordeaux,
every
how's
time.
your switch stick? Are you switch sticking?
I turn it off instead.
Oh, you turned it off?
That is the first thing I do.
Daniels gets outside. 5 down to the 3-yard line. First down.
Nothing makes me more mad than right before the play I get
Accidentally
sent
switch
over
sticking?
to another defender. I don't.
And it's wide
You
open.
can put a switch stick delay on in your settings. So
No,
you
he
can
just
put
wants
it,
to turn it off.
Principle. It's the principle.
It's the principle.
Off. I'm not adapting.
He's tired of switching over in the cornerback.
What do you mean?
That's
You're
what
22. What do
He's
you mean
22.
adapt?
He went all boomer on us. That's crazy. First and goal. Daniels in the shotgun. Trips to the short side.
Back in my day, it wasn't a thing.
Back in my day. What? Back in your day? Madden 18.
I mean, there's no way he's
Delay.
getting that
Oh,
off.
wow. That's a
delay.
bad delay
That's
right
just a
there.
straight delay game.
He's talking about the Marcus Mariota time, and I'm just thinking about Joey Harrington being on the cover of college football.
Who? See?
Oh, no.
Well, we'd like to thank Bordeaux for being here. You can leave now. Appreciate you.
Like,
First
I
and goal.
genuinely wish I knew who that was.
That
but
Joey
Detroit
Harrington
Lions
college
legend?
football game
No
was
idea.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't remember what year it was. It was like 01 or 02.
I wasn't born.
Yeah.
Well, because remember back in the day, they had to do it the year after they graduated.
Got drafted,
I
yeah.
think it was 02.
Yeah, I think it was 02 as well.
My first NCAA football was 99.
I want to
Was
see
that
it.
Sean Alexander? Was that
What do you
2000?
do in the red zone here?
I want to see a zig from Slim Ghost, because what Tay is doing to counter this, he's moving out the safety and then user in the trip side safety. And then he's putting one of the linebackers in a hard flat. The linebacker can't get out there if you put the middle wide receiver on a zig.
The chess match
See,
really evolved.
I mean,
here.
he might be able to hear you. He could put that out there real quick, but he's not going to get off in time.
We're going to get a false start.
Another
Back him up.
False
It was
start.
on the 1. Now
Another
he's back on the
five-yard penalty.
11. And the crowd isn't liking it.
There's no home field advantage for this game, but it feels like
There's some
he's
stadium
facing it.
pulse in here. The routes are getting squiggly out there.
NCAA
Here we go. Quick snap
football.
verticals. It's bagged.
Oh,
Never mind. Maybe it's not.
K-Mac said it was bagged. And
I thought it was bagged. I'm going to be honest. I didn't see the running back.
Who was on 99?
Your favorite cover, right?
Oh,
Your favorite cover. Your favorite cover, right?
Quarterback blast.
Touchdown.
I was going to say that's the play call right
The blast is great in the end zone because you don't have to bounce it outside. You can also cut it up. Obviously, it's not as big of a home run in that sense, but you know, it's going to be a little bit quicker in terms of being able to dive over your line and get in the end zone.
Is there any? I mean, Superman dive.
The Superman dive is still effective.
It's
yes.
still good.
Every year it is. Sometimes it just depends on the run. You know, in previous years it's been the fullback dive. Now that that's not very effective, the QB zone, QB blast is incredibly good. And then plus with the QB runs, you get an extra blocker with the running back. So
take a look one more time. Up and over.
There's just no way to stop that. I mean, you bring enough guys into the box, you got a bubble on that trip side too. It's over.
You know how you stop it? You don't let them get down to the 1 yard line. That's,
Yep.
that's I think, the best move. 1st and 10, handoff, Steve Slayton. Right up the middle. What is the best, K-Mac right now, the best run play in the game? Straight handoff run. Is it duo?
I mean, yeah, shotgun-wise, it might be duo. Again, it's kind of a slow handoff, but you get a speed boost out of it as well. The blocking typically is great. That's a missed throw.
pass.
Could have been a wide open touchdown.
All right. So, hey,
Got to show love
Santa
real quick.
Master.
Got to show love real quick to Ant Barnes, 81. This man has been grinding 455 hours. LOL, I need some help, please. I'm going to give you that Aiden Jackson.
Listen.
Georgia Southern, 94 overall cornerback. Hopefully that can help you out, help your defense out, get you a lockdown corner. Congratulations, Ant Barnes, 81. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast.
K-Mac, listen, I know the people here
Touchdown.
right over him. He's got Deuce Robinson.
This dude's, bad juke.
No.
I know the people here might not like me to say it. If you got 455 hours on the game, that is not an adult with a job and kid responsibility.
You should probably have all the best cards.
You should already have them. He's like, I already got them. Grinded.
I'm going to add him another one, and guess what? Next quarter, second half, I'm giving away our first dump truck. Tune in. Stay tuned.
Let's see what the chat has to say
Dump
about
truck,
that.
baby.
In route. Good
R1,
user.
R1 was
That's a great user from Slim Ghost, getting back to that in route, which would have been open otherwise.
I didn't announce it in the broadcast because I just showed him the picture. His first ever college football game was Charles Woodson was on the cover.
Yes.
As the Ohio State fan, of course, he remembers very fondly of the Charles Woodson days in Michigan.
I remember David Boston and Charles Woodson fighting on the sidelines. Arizona Cardinal legend David Boston, right side.
It's good defense again.
This is a hard spot to score. You need 10 yards.
Red zone's tough.
What do you do if you get stopped here with no yardage?
Kick your 3 and go play defense.
Have to.
I think it's close.
It depends how close you get to the first down. If we're talking 4th and 4 or under, I think you're going for it. But if you don't, like, if this is 4th and 8, like, I think you just kick your 3.
I see a touchdown.
He does have the slant and the in route. He just misses both the wide open players.
There's no worse feeling than being indecisive with the ball. That was a moment. He had a couple options, but you could already see the panic.
I personally would have gone for this, but
it is so much easier watching from
and
this
you're on the
screen.
desk for a reason, sir.
That is true.
We see all those open receivers. We can see it from our perspective. Like, how did he miss him?
I don't know if you knew this. Twitch chat has never missed a read in their life. Twitch chat's undefeated. You know, B was open. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Helpful.
Well, and the reason I would have gone for this is because now Slim doesn't even have to try to clock. He could literally just run his normal offense, find the end zone, and leave Tay no time before half to get points of his own, and it's just a 2-possession game. Well, if he gets 7, obviously, if he kicks 3.
They're going after it. This is an Army-Navy rivalry we got going on right now.
These guys are out here fluent in Japanese.
They fight for pride, for passion, for a chance at being the Army-Navy winner.
I think the bubble was a touchdown. It was a little risky, but he did get the block.
Let me ask the question. Hey, Bordeaux, what do you remember about Steve Slayton?
Huh?
I'm leaving.
Think.
No, I'm leaving. I'm out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Man. You were right. Like, what, 3 or 4 years old for the Texas USC Rose Bowl national championship game?
And so, like, I often hear some of my friends talk about they're a little bit older, and I'm just like, I was so small, I would not remember anything.
06?
2000s college football? Man, what a time.
I was sitting there learning how to dribble a basketball back then.
That's crazy. 2-minute warning. Somebody get this man off my desk.
Amazing.
Slim goes for the 14-10 lead. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Goes back to quarterback run and well defended from Tay.
Can you get shifty on a quarterback in Ultimate Team? That's the real question, because you can in Dynasty.
I think Vic does. I don't know if every quarterback gets it, but I think Vic might. That might be worth it for these QB runs. Slim probably should have checked that out.
Not going to run here. He's throwing.
Comeback route.
Oh,
early again. Early again.
But the pressure there caused him to throw that ball.
That was actually good pocket from Slim. Like, he actually did a pretty good job fighting there. And he found the open guy. Again, the pressure just forced him to throw it a little bit too early.
It's always a battle to not drop back too far either.
No, and he gets a red pass.
Right there, just held the button down too long.
Come on, Jaden. Come on, baby. Come on.
Bordeaux, you still on revamped, or are you running placement and accuracy?
Definitely revamped. I'm keeping it simple. Why would I change it up?
Same, dude. 14-10, 4th and 12. Big moment here for Tay's defense. 23 to go in the first half. Daniels back to pass, 5-man rush picked up nicely, and he's going over the top. It's a red pass, though. Can he get there? He cannot. And the defense stepping up for Tay.
You out every time. They just keep throwing reds. He got dots. He throwing reds.
You think these boys want to win this game?
No, I told you shouldn't have talked to me. It's over with. It's over with. Don't ever talk to me.
Don't ever talk to me.
Don't do it!
It's cool.
They're alive
it's cool.
now.
That's Read on me. But guess what? Guess what?
They are active. This crowd is active.
You want to know something crazy? You want to see something crazy? Bet this. Watch this dot. Watch this dot. Watch this dot.
Daniels.
Watch this dot.
Got him.
Watch this dot.
Max Claire.
Watch this dot.
Stunned him a little bit.
Watch what I do to you. Watch what I do to you. Watch what I do to you.
said watch.
Daniels breaks the tackle.
You got lucky.
Red pass incomplete.
I got lucky. What about you?
I'm just saying, right now, there's not a whole lot of positivity in the room.
I like the tension.
Handoff. Slayton, left side. You ain't catching. West Virginia Dynasty.
Don't talk to me, dog. When you talk to me, you get a different take.
You got lucky.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You got lucky.
I'm about to put BTA. It's about to be straight BTA. You better hope they give you a streak. You better hope they give you a streak.
Come on. Come on. I like it. I like it.
Oh, we got special teams.
Another blessing. You got to get blessed.
Huh?
You getting blessed.
You didn't get okay.
K-Mac, let me ask you, are you a person that when there is a lot of talking in this game, when there's a lot of trash talk, is that something that motivates you? Is that something that throws you off? What do you feel about the capping in game?
That's a personal thing. I love the trash talk. It fires me up. I think Tay got a little too invested in the trash talk because he should have been chewing clock right there, making sure Slim had no time left, and he was passing the ball on first down, trying to make a statement.
Oh, we got fireworks here in the Orlando Health Fortress at Full Sail University. Bubble screen, got him, popped him, sit on down.
Nah, I want the ball back. I want the ball back.
Nick, in the words of Keith Jackson, Whoa Nelly.
Whoa Nelly. Do you know who Keith Jackson is?
Bordeaux.
Keith Jackson.
I've heard the name.
Okay, I love
Legend.
that.
Come here.
Legend.
I mean, he must have turned on hit sticks or something. He wants this ball back. The trash.
Wait, why is Tay calling timeouts?
Tay said he wants the ball back.
Am I missing something?
Tay wants the ball back.
I don't think he wants to go to the Army-Navy game.
16-14, 3rd and 3. Motion Slayton out of the backfield. Ooh, now he's got Tay thinking a little bit defensively. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels and the Black Knights.
He's got the tight end.
Up the seam, does he have him? He does. It's caught, 1st and 10.
K-Mac spotting that.
You want to throw me a pick right here. Don't throw the ball. You better run.
Come on.
One timeout left for each.
You're in a losing position once you're leaning on a pick.
25 seconds on the clock. Back to passes, Daniels. Slim Ghost looking for the drag route. It's batted down the line.
You know, that made me want to use switch stick right there. I saw the effectiveness of shifting around multiple different guys. I wouldn't have known who to throw to.
Well, again, we'll see if Slim notices this, but Tay has been unmanning up the outside receiver and putting him in a flat every single time to take away the comeback route. So we'll see if he notices. He did it again.
Daniels corner route in coverage, and he gets a fortunate animation.
They saved me. They saved me.
I thought he had it. I mean, they're saving it. That was well covered. It was well covered. He high ball to your tight end. It's about a 50-50 shot. Here we go, 3rd and 10, 18 seconds left. Trips to the right side. Solo tight end left side of the formation. Steve Slayton in the backfield with the LSU Tiger. Jaden Daniels. Slayton will split out of the backfield, wide left. Now empty for Slim Ghost. 4-man rush right up the seam to the tight end. No, it was a high ball, 4th down.
Come on, man.
And Slim is going to settle for a field goal. Hey, K-Mac, what do you think about the timeouts from Tay?
Yeah,
Did that give him a field goal?
Interesting clock management going on right now.
I can't see this shit.
And honestly,
I can't see this shit, dog.
Honestly, I'm all for it because these guys are getting after it. They're clearly getting emotional, and it's a very entertaining watch.
Here we go. Right before the half.
Is hitting from the hash mark in Ultimate Team as hard as it is in Dynasty?
Oh,
I think so.
Yes. In Dynasty, it's brutal.
I mean,
the number of hash mark kicks, especially those close field goals that end up just staying left of the post, brutal.
I would have rather not kicked there if I was
I'd just
playing
gone for it,
Dynasty.
yeah.
So that's a Dynasty only thing. That's so weird to me.
It's not as bad, like it's a college football thing, but like Dynasty, it's really bad. And with Stadium Pulse, they actually the kicker will shank the kick, especially late game. Like it's tough.
Yeah. How much time did he leave him? About 10 seconds?
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
That's not much. It's doable. You could get a field goal out of it, but you need a perfect play.
16-17. 1 point lead for Slim Ghost. Tay's not sitting back. Tay's not thinking about kneel downs. He's thinking about airing this one out. Daniels.
Oh, my.
Oh, he might have him. Oh, Just ticked off.
Chance for a
Just slightly
return.
underthrown. 2 seconds, 1 second. He'll need to score here. He will not. And we will go to halftime. It's a 1-point game. All on the backs of a blocked extra point. It's 17-16.
What you want me to do here?
What a hack.
You get blessed.
That was great. I feel like we're in store for something even better in the second half.
It should be tight.
Hey, last year's Army-Navy game came down to the final play, 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Half a yard separated these two teams. We find a similar second half finish.
By the way,
here in the Army-Navy.
How good was last year's quarterback battle? Bryson Daly versus Blake Horvath? Unbelievable.
Unreal.
The kick is away. It will be Tay with the ball first, down by 1, but we'll first stop down for a little halftime highlights. What a battle. 17-16. Slim Ghost with the lead. This has been nothing but fireworks. Here from Full Sail, University of Orlando Health Fortress, it was scoreless over the top to kick things off. Slim Ghost up 7-0. Starting off a little momentum, and it started out a little tame. It started out friendly. It started out respectful, and then Bordeaux, we saw them turn on the Jets.
This is what you need. This is the energy you need to bring. If you want to win those tickets, you have to have that level of confidence.
And by the way, shout out to my guy, One Great User, because he's bringing the energy out here. Look at him styling and profiling like it's Ric Flair in the Mid-South into the end zone. 17-16 our score, but we got 10 minutes of game left. K-Mac, does anybody have the advantage right now?
It's tough to say. This game is so well balanced right now. Both these guys are capable of getting stops, of scoring points. I think one big turnover is going to decide this one in the second half.
Nice early run there. The one thing I love that we're seeing, K-Mac, especially between these two guys who are so evenly matched, you're really starting to see their adjustments, that chess match of virtual football, doing some different things, just trying to find any sort of leg up.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, I'm waiting for Slim Ghost to put his outside wide receiver on a streak for an easy touchdown.
Tackle, man. Tackle. That's it. Tackle.
I think you got to continue to go to the run. I know it might not be the popular thing to do in these situations, but that shifty is up to platinum now, and it's been effective.
17-16. We can do some dump trucks. You want dump trucks?
We've got some dump trucks. We're giving away our first dump truck here to 3X.
Exploited. It's exploited. I got this one. I got this one. It's exploited.
Exploited. I deserve the card because I've been playing since Madden 95 at 8 years old. I can't get a winning cut because everyone has above 91 overall.
Fourth down.
It's a huge play.
Fourth down. He's got him first down. First down and more. It's Devin Hester down the sideline.
Oh!
What a tackle. How about you blessing somebody with a team that he needs some good players out there? He's going to get a full dump truck.
Exploit. Guess what, baby? You got the dump truck. Enjoy all of these fantastic players, part of the Bull Blitz promo.
Are you going to do more?
That's good defense.
We've got another dump truck. We have one more dump truck to give away. Stay tuned. We got a dump truck to give away. We have a fantastic game, an Army-Navy final that we have. One of these guys is going to go to this fantastic tradition in college football, this amazing game in Baltimore. Everything is on the line.
All I want for Christmas is to hear Master say the winner is Mick Nizesko with the win. That's all I need. It's not me, though. It's somebody else.
I mean, if your daughter can log in on your account, maybe.
I think she's in bed. I think she's in bed. It's 8:45. She's in bed.
What if Kurt Benkert won it?
The binder grinder himself. 3rd and 7, right side. Devin Hester
that's
first
a big
down.
tackle.
The king of Twitter.
You can never win on Twitter, can you?
No,
you can't.
Nope. No, you can't.
Great run defense from Slim. Slim, dude, again, I've been saying it, great defense all night long. He's got to make a stand right here, though. Got to try to hold a 3.
It's interesting. Neither of these guys
He ran out of this formation
plays.
the last time.
These are grinded out drives. These are 9, 10 play drives down the field. Back to passes, Daniels. Blitz picked up nicely on the left side. And there goes Daniels. He might have the pile. Oh, he gets bringing the lumber like it's Home Depot.
Wow.
Who doesn't love that sort of hit at the 1 yard line?
He's going to lose a lot of stamina here, too, for this big 3rd down play. We'll see if Tay actually recognizes it.
Does he have a backup quarterback? That's the question. Daniels. They actually held on pretty good. Direct snap.
Yeah.
And it's into the end zone. Walk it in. Roll Ghost. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
He isn't chasing the point at all. Content.
I don't mind that. In the
Yeah, I
third
don't
quarter.
hate that. He struggled down in the red zone. I think it's smart to kick your extra point there.
Probably the right move.
We'll see if Slim can respond here.
What's up with these short kickoffs? Just that worried about Devin Hester?
Yeah,
whoever's
prevented a
back
big
there?
return for sure.
They've had different strategies. One of them's kicked it to the corner. One of them kicks it super short.
We're under 2 to play in the third quarter.
He's got the in route wide open. That would have been a huge gain. That's the danger of running those running back in routes, though. The running back in and out routes, they can bump the offensive or defensive line and throw them off their route.
2nd and 10. Maybe stretching the field a little bit. Split Slayton out of the backfield.
The second you motion someone out like Slayton, that's got to send the whole defense into a spiral.
Daniels back to pass. Good user over the middle. Mesh concept. And it's going the other way.
You have to challenge this.
Yeah, you got to challenge.
I think he was down. We'll have to see the replay.
I don't know if Slim knows he can challenge.
I mean, you get off the snap as quick as possible.
I thought he was down. I think Slim might have missed an opportunity to challenge.
Get it back, get it back, get it back.
Unbelievable.
And I've been saying it too, because Tay keeps doing it. He is leaving the outside corner in a cloud, and Slim just will not put the outside guy on a streak. It's driving me crazy.
3rd and 4.
They made me fumble the ball. Come on, man.
See, here's the thing. These kids don't remember what it was like Madden 19 trying to run with a quarterback. You fumbled every single hit. Jaden Daniels with the scramble, and he gets baptized. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1, they're going for it.
I don't like this hurry up. You have to play it smart here and take your 3. Get the possession.
Daniels is going to be missing speed here, probably agility, acceleration, a bunch of physical stats, maybe even some throwing accuracy.
Can Slim get the ball back?
This is purely just out of competitive spirit and ego right here.
4th and 1. Pressure picked up.
Open.
Back
He
to
missed
pass.
it. R1.
In trouble. Daniels. This fumble gets wiped out with a stop.
They gave it to you. Way to earn it. You earned it.
I have so many thoughts. If you're a head coach, you're getting screamed at all over the internet.
You said there's a lot of ego, a lot of pride. This is Army Navy. That's what this is all about.
Exactly.
Empty backfield. For Slim Ghost, back to pass over the middle. Well covered. A reminder, guys, that the interception, look at this one more time. Just in trouble, nowhere to go. And it ends up being a turnover. A reminder that following the overwhelming success of last year's events, 4 select MCS 26 competitions, and the one here today will be broadcast here from the Full Sail's campus beginning in September 2025 through January 2026. You can learn more about Full Sail at fullsail.edu. Clock running down, 2nd and 9. Empty backfield once again.
I'm not sure if he gets the snap off. There it is.
Delay a game. What I did was I actually checked the rule book. You can't do that. You actually do have to step
I believe that is against the rules.
Yeah, it's actually cheating.
Bro, like, golly.
I believe in real life you're guaranteed a false start too. If the clock gets down to 2
If you're
seconds.
trying to audible with like 2 seconds left, your lineman just automatically jumps. 2nd and 14. Daniels. He's a little ice cold out here. Down goes Daniels. We need our 4s up in the chat. 4s up in the building. We got 1 quarter to go.
4s up.
Army, Navy, here from Full Sail University. It's a 6-point game. Huge 3rd and 14 here for Slim Ghost and the Black Knights. Split Slayton out. Daniels back to pass.
He's got square for a wide open touchdown.
And he'll step
he just
up.
doesn't see it.
And he's
going to watch the film back.
K-Mac, you're actively pulling your hair out right now.
Dude, I've been asking for it for 3
You're about to go up there and
He
just take the controller and just throw it for him.
I'm interested to see here if Slim decides to clock this.
Try to make this the last drive? You think that's hard to do in college football.
He's struggling anyway. He might just naturally clock this, and if he
it might
scores,
not even be
no time left, he
intentional.
just wins.
Yeah.
I think that's what you have to do. No matter what, I would not trust defense with a few minutes left. You don't want to get clocked, especially if he could only have a 1-point lead.
Yeah, especially with only needing a field goal.
This is it. Like, this has to be the final drive.
2nd and 10, play clock down to 11 seconds. We've all seen him take 2 delay games and 2 false starts. So, back to pass. Daniels.
He's open.
Underneath, there's another drag.
Good play.
I don't know why it came at, correct me if I'm wrong. There's times when you see the drag route open, you're taking it because it's the open receiver, it's the right read. Here it almost feels like panic throws to the underneath route because nothing's working down the field.
Yeah. I mean, I run trips at end too, and drags are really a staple of the offense. Obviously, for most offenses, I feel like they might be a last resort, but in trips, with how good the spacing is, especially with the backside receiver on a drag, you can oftentimes turn it upfield for a huge gain.
It pops out, and we're going to get a house call. Pick 6. Hey!
I told you they're going to stop blessing.
Wow.
It's over with.
3rd and 1 to a pick 6.
They ain't let you earn them, they just giving it to you.
He's not going to want to watch that one back, I'll tell you that.
And that's why taking your drag is not always a bad thing. Get the ball out quick, avoid the throw out of sacks.
You about to throw me another one.
Oh, try, I get a stop.
Me another one.
I get a stop, don't worry.
You about to throw me another one.
I'm going to get a stop.
You about to throw me another one.
I'm finna score and get a stop. I ain't gonna lie, Davis, boy, you got to fight.
I'm playing D.
We've got our final dump truck to give away, and our lucky winner is
Caleb Bulls.
Caleb LZ.
Caleb Bulls.
Caleb Bulls. I deserve this card because I'm literally at work.
Wow.
My, how the turns have tabled. That one was not given. That was earned.
Slim's going to beat himself up because he played great defense all night. He called good route combos. He just didn't always find the right guy.
There were a lot of situations where I was seeing people open, and I stare down one receiver. I'm not looking anywhere else.
Streak. Just the
Not
streak.
even that. The corner route.
Back to back pick 6s, and what a jump there, and Clark walks it into the end zone.
Tay said he woke up a beast talking trash, and second half, the beast has been unlocked.
I wish we could talk to a beast tomorrow.
We will talk to the beast, but until then, let's go back to our dump truck here in a minute after this play.
Come here! Caleb Bulls.
Caleb Bulls.
Sorry, Caleb Bulls, for the interception interrupting him.
We got interrupted there. I deserve the card because I'm literally at work on the Wi-Fi, out of state, had no service, so I'm here to watch the stream after a 16-hour shift. You deserve this dump truck. Thanks for tuning in, Caleb Bulls.
Caleb Bulls.
Caleb Bulls. Hope you're having a fun time at work watching this wonderful stream.
Remember, this was a 6-point game, not a minute and a half ago.
I did say one big turnover was going to decide this.
Joke's on you, it was 2.
It was 2. Maybe I was wrong.
As he throws one-on-one, bacon turnovers, like it's 8 a.m. Going the other way, Jackson.
I told you, it's over with.
All day.
You know how much strength it takes to not just hit that pause
power button
and quit immediately? I'm not staying in the game after
I might
that.
have walked off the stage after that one.
3 straight picks, it's over.
Let's get this money. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun?
You know it's bad when he starts singing.
Yeah, if you gotta listen
the
to your
karaoke gets going.
It's over when the fat lady sings, in the case of competitive college football.
Crazy.
Just behind the curtain. Ready to go.
Tay played a great second half defensively.
We'll hit the 2-minute timeout. 20-point lead, 37-17. Bordeaux, you think we're going to get 54 combined points in the Army-Navy game?
It would surprise me, especially if there's snow on the ground. be a little bit shocked.
Atmosphere is going to be electric in Baltimore.
I'm praying that snow day just moves back an extra 24 hours because.
Just wait a second. Let them have a game. Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'll be sitting
Winter
there
Wonderland?
freezing with snow coming down, but well worth it.
You got some warm clothing for that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'll have to get some more layers.
Yeah, I was at the Patriots-Giants Monday Night Football game last week. It was freezing. It was like 10 degrees, so.
Wow.
Bring the hand warmers.
What do you do to survive that?
You don't. I got a cold last week, so.
Victory formation. This is it.
What a second half performance from Tay. So he'll kneel this one down. We won't get the cool run off because still all the timeouts there. That's it.
GG's, my boy.
It's Roll Ghost. Tay is your Army Navy Game Tournament champion. The 614 represent.
I mean.
Hold that one up, young man. Enjoy your first one. It doesn't get better than this. Master, we got a champion over here.
The champ is in the house. Tay, come on over here. Bring that trophy over here as well. Got to chat to you about being our Army Navy Tournament champion. Congratulations. You are also our PlayStation Player of the Day. As we look back at your highlights, an impressive day for you. I want to go back to that first half, though, because a lot of jarring, a lot of trash talking that was going on. And you said, be careful. You're going to unlock a beast right now. What happened after that moment?
I mean, most people from the 2K community, they know, well, another community know that if they talk to me, like they get a different take. You know what I'm saying? So once he talked to me, I just locked in on a different level. Like I figured him out. I did get a little stuff that go my way, but for the most part, I don't know. When you talk to me, you just get a different take. That's all I can say.
Nick, you were standing up there. You were animated. You stopped looking at your screen and looking over.
I was looking over here. I was just enjoying the atmosphere. Congrats, man. Shout out to the 614. Let me ask you this. In a game that is, in general, difficult to find defense, what were you able to find, and how big were just getting some momentum-changing turnovers?
I kind of watched him last game. He liked to throw the post a lot, so I made sure I wanted to take that away. But then he was hitting me with the comeback route, so I had to adjust to that in the second half. And once I took that away, I pretty much had him in the cage.
K-Mac was dissecting your offense. I'm not going to. You were calling the defense. Yeah. K-Mac was about to take the control away from Slim
screaming
Ghost.
for him to throw the streak to the outside wide receiver because I noticed that. That was a great adjustment. That was probably the biggest thing in the game, right? Taking away the comeback route.
Yeah, because I noticed, like, if he would, I would have lived with him throwing the streak. That's kind of how it was. And then I think he noticed that I was doing it, but I changed it up like last second. I ended up just playing straight man.
What was the plan if he actually did throw the streak?
I mean, we was giving it up.
Yeah.
Was it going to be in the
It's a cat and mouse game?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like, I just know he's throwing the comeback. Like, I'm going to just live with it at the end of the day.
Right. Like Kanye said, I guess we'll never know.
And I know he's too proud to ask. You got any tips for Bordeaux? He's looking for some offense. He's lost 2 straight launch weekends, so he needs some tips. Can you
I need to win the third.
Yeah, I got you, man. He's coming to take him.
Mm-hmm. What would you say your best advice would be for someone that's not good at the game to get a little bit better?
Just watch the best of the best players play and just steal what they do. I watch, even though Madden's a different game, I watch a lot of MCS guys like Henry and the top dogs, and I just take from them and add to my game.
And I know this is cool, and we talked about this game itself, but tell me what it means to not just win this, but win this representing Navy. Talk about your family connection. How cool is that?
Man, my dad was in the Navy. I told him I was going to win this for him, and I'm just happy that I was able to pull it out for him.
Who are you going to take to the game? I know you got tickets to the game now as a winner. Go ahead and show this trophy off real quick one last time. Who are you going to take to the game with you in Baltimore for this wonderful Army-Navy game?
I'm going to take my pops, man. I wanted to, make sure that he get that experience that I know he always wanted to do it, so it just feels great.
Available.
Nick was probably your second option, but hey, Pops, shout out to him. Shout out to all of our veterans out there, active duty members as well, and shout out to this great crowd here that watched this tremendous tournament here. We have Zero Chill coming up tomorrow as well, December 10th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on EA, Madden, NFL, Twitch, and YouTube channels. And guess what? We will have a special guest on the broadcast.
Might be a little loud in the building.
John Beast. You want to talk about trash talking? John Beast will be joining us in the broadcast booth. And hey, if you want to tune in, we are giving away 92 overall cornerback Drake London as our MUT giveaway. You do not want to miss that. It'll be a fantastic tournament. Cannot wait for that. But what a night we saw here. We'll show that trophy one last time. One last time for Tay here. One last time for the whole crew. Thank you to everyone here at Full Sail University. Thank you to Whisper Productions, EA Sports, College Football 26. Of course, thank you to our partner USAA as well. The Army-Navy game tournament. What a fantastic night we had here. Thank you for everyone that was tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow for Zero Chill Challenge. Until then, we're out. Be safe. Later.